I'm fine. I told you I'm okay. I found my light, a brighter day. But the truth inside won't let me pretend. This broken heart won't learn to mend. It hurts to know I can't hold you near, to feel your hand to keep you here. You're the missing piece I never knew, and every road still leads to you. You feel like home, you feel like fire, the only name my heart desires. Could you be the soul I've searched to find? The place I've been missing all this time. If someone must fall, let it be me. I'll carry the weight so you walk free. I never dreamed you'd come my way. So beautiful,
We just got a raid in this piece.
so real. I pray I should let go, I should let you fly, but I can't erase what burns inside. You lit a flame no one else could spark.
We're gonna
You
raid
carved
the
your
song after
name
this one.
inside my heart,
That's what we're gonna do.
and now I can't undo, I can't let go.
Bring it in a little bit.
You're the only home I'll ever know. You feel like home, you feel like fire, the only name my heart desires. Could you be the soul I've searched to find? The place I've been missing all this time. If someone must break,
Going, I will be.
let it be me.
Get the theme song
I'll
going.
carry
So
the
Sam,
pain
Leo's here for the
so
friggin'
you
oh my God,
walk
we're already starting off with a
free.
hell of a show tonight, people.
Don't be afraid, I'll find my
I've been waiting for this.
way.
I've played Wind Waker for 2 hours.
Glad
telling
you're
everybody
here.
Even if the sky turns
Glad you're here. I'm
gray.
gonna mute the tab so that we can get the theme song going, and we are live on the Twitch. Damn it, y'all go to Twitch.tv/Dave.
As long as
We
you
got some shit to cover.
find peace in me, you feel like
Especially some
home,
furry news going on.
you feel like fire, the only song my soul requires. Maybe you're the love I was born to find, the peace I was missing all
It's
my
the silent
life.
banter, baby.
If someone must break, let it be me. I'll carry the pain.
Robot, don't
So
worry
you
about the
are
little bit that
free.
you got at the end of the song. Just get the theme song rocking because it is time to start popping, baby. Let's go! That is not the right song, you bastard! Why are you playing? What? Robot? Leo, did you break Robot? I think you broke Robot. I think that's what happened here. I think you broke the robot because Robot played the wrong damn. I wanted the theme song to. Okay, get the freaking theme song. Oh, technical issues means it's gonna be a good show. Let's start the show!
Hey, shut your pie holes and get your ear biscuits buttered. It's time for the Silenced Banter. Welcome to the show. Sit down and make a friend. So many things to learn and know. Will the stupid ever end? Steve Dave's your host tonight. Gonna bant about wrong and right. If you wanna co-host, come on in. The show's about to begin. This banter gets silenced, 'cause idiots get violent. Don't worry about the wine, 'cause the hyena's gonna shine. The king is the lion, and the lioness his queen. But there's no taking the last laugh from this grinning Banter-G. Perhaps the judge will bring his gavel down, sentencing the stupid to frown. One thing's always in the plan. What's going on with Florida Man? The lights are on, the sounds up high. The show's starting soon, so let's introduce that hyena guy. It's Steve Dave with the Silenced Banter now. The show's starting right now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yo! Welcome to the Silenced Banter, episode 11. What is a soul?
Yeah, what is a soul?
Yeah, what is a soul? We've got a lot of soulless bastards lately, haven't we?
Yeah, must be an
Fucking
Undertale
hell.
concept, I guess.
I guess you could call this episode 2 of Kirkwatch. Because goddamn, more and more disgusting people are doing more and more disgusting things. First and foremost, thank you so much, Leo, for the raid. As soon as we were starting the damn show, how you been, my guy? Been a minute.
Had to raid you because I was playing Wind Waker.
Oh yeah. Oh, how was that?
I defeated the Ganondorf and stabbed him in the face.
You defeated the Ganondorf. That is what we all This is what we all want to do when we play the Legend of the Zelda variety. Holy shit, Robot. Okay, you can start doing the piano stuff in the background. That's too loud, Robot. All right, thank you. Shit, like a little bit of ambiance here. Damn. All right, but yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the Silenced Banter. Thank you so much for the raid. You brought your friends by. I see a Wakoon in the chat. A Wakune. I don't know. He's gay. But I also see Jericho. Let's see who's in the live studio audience. That's what I'm interested in. Who is here on X to listen to the banter?
I'm always here. Your co-host.
Yep, Gaito's here. We got Iffy here as another speaker. Got the Orange Vixen, Jericho, Quiver, Duo, Sky's a new face. Hi, welcome in. And Wukun again is gay little Newt. So you know.
I've met Sky in person.
Is Sky cool? Well, if a friend, amigo of my amigo is my amigo, my amigo.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yep, there we go. All right. Oh my goodness gracious, guys! A lot of stuff has happened this week, and actually, the LA Apples LA. Oh, wow! Look, I'm on TV. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. By the way, we have a couple of first-time chats. And the first-time chats, so you know, if you put a number between 1 and 10 in the chat after I notice that you have a first-time chat, well, you get to have a free donation courtesy of streamlabs.com/You Tell 'Em Steve Dave play on the screen. Just give me a number between 1 and 10 and I'll play it on the screen for you. That'll be you. And I'm Vixen. Okay, cool. Welcome. Okay. All right, so we got Vixen doing both. Awesome. Okay, Vixen says 5. Okay, so let's get over to the screen gimmick. Let's open up the slabs gimmick.
People always like 5.
Everybody picks the middle number. I'm telling you between 1 and 10, and this is a tip site. You would think, if I'm giving you... Oh boy, I gotta log in with my Thwatch. It's a good thing it's just a button. You won't have to worry about seeing any of my shit.
We don't want to see any of your...
Oh, I see any of my stuff. Okay, 5 is taken for this stream. So let's see, where is 5? What is 5? Who is 5? If you're 5, you need to get out of my chat right now. We talk about adult things on this show.
This is an adults-only stream.
This is an adults-only stream. All right. Number 5, Vixen, this is your free Streamlabs donation, courtesy of streamlabs.com/you tell him Steve Dave. Oh shit, I clicked on the wrong fucking thing. Here it is.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
I love classic cartoons like that. I love it. I love it. Ah, and we got one more out there. Wukune, the Newt that's in the live studio audience right now.
Wukune.
Yeah, the other Newt that's in there. We got a few Newts out there. A few Newts watch this show.
Yeah.
Give me a number between 1 and 10. Yeah, that was that Porky Pig one. That was if you go to streamlabs.com/you tell him Steve Dave donate $5. That plays on screen, but you got it for free for just being a first-time chatter. Thank you so much. Wukune. I always thought it was Wukune because in the E, doesn't the E make it a long U, and then it's also
I think
silent?
it's like a Japanese thing.
Yeah. That was another thing.
I think it's Wukune because it's a raccoon, and therefore it rhymes with raccoon.
I see a raccoon. It ain't no raccoon.
Ain't no raccoon.
Just
I
look
wish.
at the face.
Maybe Wukune should get in the speaker position and tell me how to frickin' pronounce it.
More like Owo-kun, more like Owo-kun.
Yeah. But guys, we do have a lot to discuss on today's show. I read it in Spanish. Wukune. I don't know if it's different in Spanish at all. Owo-kun, I guess. But guys, we have a lot to discuss. There's been some more developments on the Charlie Kirk situation.
Yeah.
We
If
have.
only Jimmy Kimmel could have.
Yep, we got Jimmy Kimmel's situation. We also have some furry news because apparently in the wake of Kirk, there's been a certain art site out there been excluding some furries lately.
Yep.
So we're gonna be diving into that a little bit.
But Steve, don't you
only
know that the
Catbird.
furry community is a queer community founded by queer people, and right-wing
don't
furries
say.
aren't allowed in the most welcoming and diverse
Clearly
group
not.
of people on the internet?
Clearly
You don't
not.
say-
No,
you
no,
don't
you
fucking
don't say.
say.
You don't say. That's why this is the best furry show. Let me sit up in my chair a little bit, whereas my arm is not being cut off. Also, did
We get a
everything
free
shake?
unscrunkle-ing.
We got a free unscrunkle? Let's, yeah. Doing an unscrunkle right now. All right. But yeah. They came up into the speaker. How the hell do you say your name?
Wukune.
Wukune. Okay, so we're right on that one. We
I
are
told you
correct.
it rhymed with raccoon.
We are correct.
My wamu shinde.
We are correct. It is Wukune. Okay, awesome. Also, we have plenty of Florida Man news to make your head spin. And the resurgence of one of the old games at the end of the
That's
show.
part.
Yep. So, guys, let me tell you, a lot of shit went on this week.
Yep. You can
And
say that again.
I'll be honest. You know what, Robot? Robot, what are you doing with all the piano? You just kind of going. There's no rhythm to it. You're just kind of going. All right, I'm pausing you. Anyway, guys, there was a bit. I'm gonna be real for a minute. There was a bit there. I stopped talking to a friend that I knew for 11 years and 6 months. And it was not a clean breakup. I almost quit the show. Or not quit the show, I almost canceled the show for tonight. Because of the shit. And I was like, no, we need this shit going on. Also, we could finally put his number in the chat. There we go. I decided, you know what? I want to do the show. I want to be a Twitch streamer. I want to do YouTube stuff as well. I want to be a content creator, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I buckle down and just work through it. And sometimes you got to do that, guys. Sometimes you have to do it. There are times for crying and there's a time for action. Trust me, I've shed plenty of tears over it. But now is not the time for me to do that shit. Now is the time for me to tell all of you how much bullshit the furry fandom has come up with.
That's why I said I didn't leave the furry fandom. The furry fandom left me.
Exactly. The furry fandom left me. And there's a lot of people in the furry fandom that left me. But I'm still here. And
Yep,
you want to know the best part about me being here? I'm stealing their air.
Yes.
That's right. They can't keep their air from me. I'm going to breathe it. Anyway.
Breathe it in with that big old Jew nose.
So yeah, guys, I'm just little PSA in the beginning to tell you things are gonna get tougher. Things are going to be hard on you emotionally. Keep fucking trucking through it, because the best way to truck through it is to truck through it in spite of the people that don't want you around anymore.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yep. All right, Robin, you can continue playing on the keyboard.
Sorry for hopping on a little. Sorry for hopping on a little later. I ate Taco Bell, so I ate too much Taco Bell.
You
so.
ate too much
You had
Taco
too much
Bell.
Taco Bell now, did ya?
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people in Ireland are discovering that joy for the first time lately.
Well, get some Imodium and Pepto-Bismol.
That's right. Wukun is
Yeah.
correct. Living well is the best revenge. So let's live well and enjoy ourselves some silenced banter. Guys, allow me to spread my word butter all over your ear biscuits as we dive right in with the very first bit, the opening bits. Now, I have the opening bits on this version of the show. The opening bits just kind of tells you, any of the new people around here, what kind of show it is. I like to welcome people like that. So we may have some things that are kind of racist.
It's
But
basically
even
the
in a
appetizer.
tragic death, you cannot rewrite
Like
somebody.
Pastor Jamal Bryant is outraged that Negro preachers, that's a quote, are honoring Charlie Kirk and having, quote, moments of silence in black churches all over the country over a man that was racist and a white supremacist.
Where's the proof, you fucking...
I don't know, but he likes to preach about it.
His life.
Yeah, preaching.
I
lies.
Yeah.
And I
do
am
remember
all
seeing
the
Don't
more
shout up
concerned
lying
about how
here,
America
witness.
and the media
Charlie said
is
that
trying-
he doesn't care about a person's race or sex
Right.
or orientation.
Right.
He cares about who
Right.
you are as a person, and more importantly, your soul.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, I
Yeah.
read these X bits in the beginning only when they have accurate quotes. So you can pick out that quote out of this entire speech, and that was Jamal Bryant saying that. We also have some sexist things, like this stupid bitch trying to answer what a woman is.
What is a woman?
An individual who
Matt
has
Walsh already
the
do
experience
that.
of womanhood, and womanhood is experiencing sexism on a regular basis.
You hear that? Womanhood is experiencing sexism on a daily basis. Listen here, if you a lady out there, work it. You're fine.
I mean,
You good?
I guess by that definition, I'm a woman too, because I see kill all men posts every day.
Right.
You're a woman? You don't
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, shoe flops
If
is exactly.
If experiencing sexism makes you a woman, then I guess all of us dudes are women now.
Yeah, we're all
exactly.
women. We're all women now. But like, she cleans
We're
it
all
up
women.
later on in the video. I don't want to play too much of it because it is the whatever podcast. That's all the podcasts are on Twitch. But she does clean up and say, well, sexism from a man. And one of the speakers go, okay, so what if a woman, rich, set in her job, family, a house, everything, has everything possible, gets abusive, is sexist to a homeless man who has nothing? And I was like, that's a good counter. That's a good counter argument. Because the man has nothing to be proud of in that situation. So if he's being sexist to her, he's got nothing to be sexist about.
Right.
Yep. So it's crazy. It's crazy how many people still can't fucking answer this question. We also have some. Let me see. What do I have here? Tyler LeBeau. Oh. We also have some transphobic stuff.
Oh boy. my
LGB
favorite.
International, this is a Declaration of Independence. Now hang on, LGB International. We did that on this show. You're way behind.
Yeah. Exactly.
Today, lesbian, gay, and bisexual people have a new global organization, LGB International.
Holy shit! I gotta follow them right now.
Yep. This guy says it's okay for boys to like dolls and girls to hate dresses. We're declaring our independence because we are tired of people who aren't lesbian, gay, or bisexual speaking for us in our name. We are breaking free because homosexuals and bisexuals have different opinions, while LGBTQI is one fixed bundle of opinions. We're declaring LGB independence because we've lost our lesbian and gay spaces. Oh, there you go. Little bit of transphobia on the stream. You're welcome. Anyway, what else we have? We also do some politics on this show because so many furries still want politics to happen. Trump imposes $100,000 fee on H-1B visas in new immigration action. So if you don't know what this
see
is,
that I'm heavily affected by that because
yes,
I
you are.
H1B. So
Yes,
for
you
me, I'm screwed.
Yep, you are being screwed. You are being screwed because of Canada, okay? You're being screwed because of Canada. Blame
But not
Canada.
only that, though, but not only that,
God
H1B
damn
visas
you,
are
Canada.
tied to country of birth. So basically, I come from a country where a lot of people are trying to get into America, so that's why I'm being backlogged. I'm put to bed.
Candace Duo in the chat says Hitchhiker's Guide to the Tardiverse. I like it.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah, so y'all know, there's a $100,000 application fee for H-1B visas in order to curb what his administration says is an overuse of the program. If these people don't want to pay $100,000 to come in on a visa, then they're not going to come in on a visa.
So basically, with that, it affects me like nobody in America will hire me basically because under that legislation. So I'm screwed. I don't have a pathway forward.
Well, that just means you have to come to America and be an American citizen. You're already the most American Canadian I know.
Yeah, I have to marry someone. I don't know who to marry.
Oh my god. Even if it's just a business marriage, just fucking do it. just fucking do it. I want you in the country. Fucking marry me, fucker. You know?
Hey, yo, what?
I'll bring you in that way, sure. We can get a divorce. We'll split everything 50-50. And by 50-50, I mean all the shit that you brought with you, you can keep.
You ain't taking my 80,000.
I said all the shit you brought with you. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright. What else we got? Oh, right. All in all, we are we're a show that reminds the furry fandom exactly what it needs to. Why in the world did the hashtag not? Okay, Daytona Husky. There we
Wait,
go.
hold on.
All in all, okay, take two on that one. Yeah. All in all, we're a show that tells people exactly what the furry fandom's about. And while this is a little bit graphic, this was entirely like, yeah, Husky doesn't want to go outside, so they're kind of being dragged by a leash
What has the fandom become?
across the floor. Now, real quick, I have a lot of questions as to why this is a kink for some furries. But I get it, you know, they're overreacting. Their Sona is a husky. Huskies complain about having to go outside or having to go inside.
Yeah,
Huskies complain about fucking everything, okay?
Reminds me of someone, you know.
Did you see 4chan is putting tickets in a cart and driving ticket prices up to 5K to keep the Indians abroad? That, once again, 4chan can do good things and bad things. It all depends on who they want to annoy most. Anyway, this, now, granted, everything in this video that I'm showing is okay. The furry is okay with this treatment. They're okay with this treatment. They are absolutely fine. There's no harm befalling the furry in that video. Now, the big thing that I have to ask, is this suitable for public?
No.
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 A grown ass man being dragged by a leash around his neck across a hotel floor. It also seems like a medical emergency. Yeah, it does, Shoop. It totally does.
Yep.
Yeah. So
that is the I can't even bell for the new listeners.
That video was
I mean, it kind of reminds me of those old Filthy Frank videos where he would dress up as fucking Pink Guy and go out into the middle of New York and start like, having the fake seizure there.
Right, and it's like, I don't know who the fuck is DMing me. I'm in the middle of a goddamn show here. Oh, okay. That is you. That is Leo, and that is also Lysander, who has.
I said that a while ago.
Did Lysander requested to speak? Gaito, do your job.
Yep. Come in. Oh, wait.
He's not in
Oh,
here.
is that- Oh,
He's not in here
Sander,
on
how
my
are you
end.
going to request to speak if you're not even in the?
Yeah,
Not
seriously.
even in the
yeah,
space.
exactly.
Get in here.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not in on my side. Here I am DMing in the middle of my fucking show. Goddamn lions ruin everything.
Hey. Yes, we do.
Yes, you do. See? Admittance on the stream. You're not on my end. Rejoin. There we go. You're not on my end. There we go. I don't see it. Anyway, this Megaplex
That's okay.
2025.
You can be racist to the
Wait, who
Lions all
joined?
you want. I did name my Wind Waker New Game Plus file after you. You can check that out after.
Are you fucking serious? You named New Game Plus after me?
Yeah, I named my New Game Plus after you.
It's
yes.
bad
His name
because
Stinky.
Link is blonde with a blue shirt in that room. But yeah, this I don't much care for when it comes down to furry fandom. We remind the furry fandom how the hell we need. I like how I have to allow this. Automod, you really should just let it happen. I agree with Wukun. Husky is spazzing out. Yeah, spazzing out. Yeah, what's offensive about
Reminds me
that?
of Twilight.
I agree with Wukun. We have to have a species war against the lions. And
Don't worry, we'll first take out the one of every Pokemon, then we'll take you all out.
Yep, and Canis is right. Husky is spazzing out. Thing is, this isn't what the furry fandom's about. And this particular show, where I ask what a soul is, and everybody railing against furries because of what the fuck is going on as far as, you know, the killer of Kirk having furry games on his Steam. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have several furry things to show you. See, this is cleaner. He put his fursuit hat on a Roomba. That's the kind of silly we like in the furry fandom.
Yeah,
This is the kind of silly.
Kinda wholesome.
Just a fursuit head on a Roomba going around. That's cute. See, that's better. That's better. And then what else do we like? What else can we tell these people this is furry? Okay.
I
Furry
like
in
the
the bathroom?
tactical furries that bring their guns out and shoot things.
Oh yeah, the tactical furry, the gun toters. Yep, we like that. We like a little freedom of the Rudy Tooty point and shooty. We do. All right, and then we got this one where a big cat is in the bathroom. A tiger, I assume.
Oh no.
Yep. Oh no! Drop the towel! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! See, this is the kind of silly we like. This is the kind of this is what the furry fandom's about. Aziel had
and let's
one as
not
well.
forget the reason
This
why
is
we're
what the
probably-
furry fandom's about.
And
Aziel.
let's not forget the reason why we're probably furries, which is Disney movies and
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's,
Wait, is that Aziel?
yep, that is Aziel.
Oh, he's a good.
Wave an
good
American flag, yes, yes, sirree, Bob. And then we
God bless
also
America.
like this kind of silly when it comes down to furry. Throwback to when I touched. Oh, Flappy, no! Flappy, no!
He touched the butt.
He touched Arnold Schwarzenegger's statue ass.
Oh god.
He's got a handful of granite. But we also like our Dirks. This is a shout out, Tara. We like our Dirks. Tara's just having fun on a swing. I think the best part about this video is the music that they decided to
My stupid ass headphone screen.
Begging my mom to
I
swing.
wasn't getting any video from you. There we go. Now I can see Tara.
You know, I think the big problem is it's like, and I think a huge irony I want to point out is how there's all these like supposedly communist people in the fandom, and yet who do these idiots let become poppy furs?
Shit,
They
wrong
let
one.
all the freaking rich trust fund college kids be poppy furs for them. and it's so stupid. Like, and hypocritical as well.
By the way, if you are seeing any of the X accounts on here and you are on X, go ahead, follow them back. Let's build a nice community here.
Absolutely.
Let's build a nice community here of furries who just enjoy having good company. Vixen, what the fuck is your banner? Alright. But
I'm already following most of these guys anyway.
Yep, there are some good beans out there following. I usually only follow people when I do not mind them throwing me a DM if they need to contact me about something. Because I have my DMs on private for that reason. Because you know the kind of shit I would fucking get. I'm sure some of you have seen my signs. But guys, that's pretty much what the Silence Banter is about. All in all, we like to have fun, and we like to be what furries are supposed to fucking be at the end of the day. Welcoming and tolerant, you know? Remember that word was practiced?
Yeah,
Tolerant?
Okay, I gotta change my banner. Hold on. I gotta change it to something that represents me. Hold on.
By the way, it's a good thing I said that, because tolerant is the word of the day. Yes, we have a word of the day where we just go into Google search the meaning of tolerant and see what we learn. All right, tolerant. Showing willingness to allow the existence of opinions or behavior that one does not necessarily agree with. Tolerant of a plant, animal, or machine, able to endure specified conditions or treatment. Okay.
Sounds like definitely a left-wing buzzword.
Yeah, does sound like it. Does sound like it. Surprisingly, it's more of a right-wing buzzword these days. Because they always, the tolerant left, and they always say that, but I've not, for years, I've not heard a single leftist call themselves tolerant. I've never heard, like, I don't understand why people are like, ooh, this is the tolerant left. No, it's not. I've not heard any left-wingers lately use the word tolerant to describe themselves. But maybe they should look at the definition sometimes. But yes, tolerant is the word of the day today. That way, there's a bit of education in my show. There we go. Okay, we got Sparks the Fox. Yep, there we go. Came in as a speaker. Hello. Oh my goodness, we got all the new faces coming in here. The live studio audience. What's going on?
How's everybody doing today?
Oh, it's going well. It's going well.
That's
Okay.
tired.
Okay, I changed my banner now.
Goody, goody. All right, let's take
fixed.
a look. I like it. That's the Camel from Camel cigarettes back when they had an anthropomorphic. That was great.
Believe it or not, I know a dude who has some classic Camel Joe salt and pepper shakers where the Salt Joe is wearing a white jacket.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Vixen is probably correct. They stopped using it. They replaced it with empathy because they don't understand the difference between empathy and sympathy. That's true. You should open your DMs and use that as a new stream idea. No. No.
Oh,
look,
God.
Look, Canis, I hate myself. I don't hate myself that much.
I mean, if you did that, you would be able to open yourself up to some interesting entertainment.
Some very interesting entertainment. You are correct, Sparks. Anyway, guys, we like to start our show with the Rippy Bits articles, and what better Rippy Bits articles to get into than the Bees of the Week? The Babylon Bee is a regular source that we absolutely love to read over in this show. If you are new to the show in the live studio space, head on over to twitch.tv/YouTubeSteveDave, and you can read along with me. Researchers say modern man unable to create shows as good as Animaniacs. It's true. It's true. None of the cartoons these days are as good as Animaniacs. Even the new Animaniacs with all the political stuff that did get pushed is not as good as the classic.
They had a man-spreading bit.
They did. They had a mansplaining
unironically.
bit. They had a mansplaining bit. How do you do that and make it funny? I operate under fairness more than I do empathy. Shub, you are a friend of mine. Exactly. How are my balls supposed to breathe? Spread your legs. Anyway, next one. Dems warn someday conservatives will find out what it's like to be canceled, as if we don't already know.
We already
Oh,
Are
recently
they
on
just
the
ignoring what transpired before?
yeah.
a little too slow to the game.
Remember when we all got fired because we wouldn't take the COVID vaccine? I remember.
Yep.
Oh
Pepperidge
yeah.
Farm remembers.
Yeah, they
Yes.
stopped using Minerva. To answer
Yes,
Shub,
it's
they stopped using Minerva Mink because she was overly sexualized. And nowadays,
Only in
that's
two
that's a
episodes.
no-go. That's why I'm like, cartoons really need to be like classic cartoons.
We don't need more brain rot content.
Yep. Recently, did you see J.D. Vance hosting the Charlie Kirk show?
Yep.
Well, check this out. Babylon B's on top of you on that one too. J.D. Vance takes over as host of Jimmy Kimmel Live.
JD Vance live.
Yeah.
J.D. Vance, I want that. He's got a
That would be
fallback
great.
plan. He's got a fallback plan. He's got a likable face, also a memeable one. Speaking of,
Also, I heard
McGruff
Ben
the
Jeremy's-
crime dog goes undercover in furry terrorist cell. Now, Lysander, who still hasn't joined the live studio audience, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, Lysander, I don't understand what's going on if you are there. Like,
Maybe he broke his X account.
yeah, maybe you need to close the app and then come back in if you are on the mobile. I don't know. X spaces are not the best, but I have a lot of following on X. That's why I do the live studio audience through X. I don't want to go to Discord because then that's more of an echo chamber. I want to invite anybody to have like opinions about the topics that we're fucking talking about. I don't want to be a goddamn echo chamber. It's no fun that way. Anyway, but yeah, and then people okay with murder, outraged by TV show cancellation.
Yeah.
And then
I
this
heard
last
all
one I
sorts
left
about
for
that.
last because you see how many lines are there. This is a both sides issue, says the side that assassinated Charlie Kirk, shot President Trump, tried to assassinate Kavanaugh, tried to assassinate Trump again, murdered school kids in Minnesota, shot Steve Scalise, and firebombed Governor Shapiro, continued.
Don't forget that healthcare CEO.
Yeah,
Isn't this supposed to be
Yeah.
Babbling B?
yeah, this is Babylon B. They
So why are they speaking truth instead of satire?
Yeah, they go as
There,
close.
there are questions that need to be raised. Has our society gone so far wacko that now satire is real news?
Well,
Wacko,
okay,
that's
all right. You
relevant
want some
because Ben
satire? I'll
Harris-
give you some satire. We also have a couple of Babylon B listicles. 7
There
subtle
you go.
clues that the shooter may have been a leftist. Guys, any guesses? Whenever we do listicles like this, we try to beat the beat. Any guesses? 7 subtle
he was a
clues that the
gay
shooter might be a
furry.
leftist. You gay furry, okay? Okay.
Hey, I'm a gay furry and I'm not a leftist.
Yep. I'm gonna say pride flag.
That's a rarity.
I'm gonna say pride flag.
Conservative parents.
Conservative oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I hope that's on there. Get Ben and Jerry's sales drops after Jerry left. Oh. Yeah, because he got a gig with some cat named Tom.
He was going for a headshot and missed.
He missed. No, he wasn't gay. His boyfriend was trans. Yeah, that's straight, isn't it? All right. We got a few good guesses. 7 subtle clues that the shooter might have been a leftist.
He was from a blue state.
As what? Okay.
My guess is one of the clue is well, you know, he was dating a transgender, so that's
Dating a
the clue.
transgender, yeah. All right. As the investigation into Charlie Kirk's assassin continues, debate has raged in the public square about which ideology the killer followed. To help clear things up, the Babylon Bee is here to present the following list of subtle clues that would indicate the shooter was a leftist. Number 1, said I'm a lefty. Just fucking said it. Number 2, engraved Marx's entire Communist Manifesto on a bullet casing. This takes commitment to being a lefty. Number 3, did gay stuff. While not a guarantee, most people who do gay stuff are lefties. Number 4. His gay love texts made mainstream media journalists cry.
Aww.
Reporters aren't nearly as enthralled by right-wing romances. Number 5. Bought his furry boyfriend a Kamala 2024 dog collar last year. The perfect gift for your loved one who likes to pretend to be a dog. Okay, we got 2 more. Number 6. His favorite Marvel movies were all post-Endgame. A clear sign of radicalization. And number 7. Murdered a conservative. Subtle. Damn it! The bee beat us this time!
Damn.
The bee beat us this time!
I thought for sure that his
Wukun
gay furry lover was gonna make that list.
wants to do gay stuff with me in my chat.
He didn't say in my chat.
In my chat. Oh my goodness. He is in my chat though. Alright, but it's okay. I have a second listicle. Surprisingly. We can still beat the bee on this stream. Let's try. We're going double or nothing. Don't call your wife beautiful. Use these less sexist compliments instead. Listen up, men. It's time to put the ways of misogyny behind you and stop calling your wife outdated sexist terms like beautiful. Instead, try any of these less chauvinistic compliments. Okay, any guesses?
Baby cakes.
Baby cakes. Okay.
Baby mama.
Baby mama.
Sugar tits.
Sugar tits. I'm going to go less extreme. I'm gonna say
Sandwich maker.
I'm gonna say you look nice.
Dishwasher.
Just nice.
Dishwasher, yeah.
Dishwasher? Okay. You know,
The one that does not burn my eyes.
guys, you know it says less sexist, right?
This is the Babylon Bee. It could go either way. It's a toss-up.
You're right. So let's find out.
Wait, hold on, I have another guess. The woman who created my beer fetching machine.
Ooh, that's nice.
Milk and eggs.
Nice. All right. Number 1, able-bodied. Number 2, perfectly fine. Just perfectly fine. Just so nice. I'm gonna count that. I got that. Good bones.
Yeah.
Baby, you got good bones. Number 4, a real self-starter. Number 5, proficient at Excel and QuickBooks.
Said no one ever.
Yeah. Number 6, breasts of a goat and neck of a ferret, or whatever Solomon said. Number 7, sturdy. Oh yeah, a lady's gotta have some sturdy haunches. I like sturdy haunches on a good woman.
The sturdier, the dirtier.
Yeah, that's exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
I was making a sandwich in my kitchen once I stopped, said, wait, what am I doing? That's the woman's job. Number 8, the strong nose of a Caesar. Number 9, symmetric. Number 10, not bad in this lighting. Use any of these compliments today to let your lady know how special she truly is. Hey, Hatch the Pigeon, if you're watching the VOD later, you are very symmetric. Here we go. Noodle neck, that's a good one. All right, let's get into the other rippy bits here. Starting with Florida man. Florida man arrested in Flagler County had sea turtle eggs, drugs in his possession. Deputies say. So, not only is he being arrested for drug possession, but sea turtle eggs? What? Fucking what? Why did he have sea turtle eggs?
I was asking myself that very same question.
Yeah. But he was arrested for it. Deputies in Flagler County arrested a man in a van. A man in a van. Like, anybody want to start a band? Man in a van? No? On Beverly Beach, after they say they found sea turtle eggs on the floorboard of his vehicle, So you had him in your van? You kept the eggs in your van?
My God.
Eh.
You wanted a sea turtle omelet?
I mean, I am curious as to what a sea turtle omelet tastes like.
It must be leathery and
Shub says amino flavored and a little gamey. Hi, Toffee. Yeah, let's see.
I would probably use the sea turtle eggs to substitute on eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict.
Winters told an FWC officer that the eggs came from 2 nests that had washed away, and he thought the eggs were no longer viable. So what the fuck was he gonna do with them? He was gonna make that omelet. Florida man was gonna make a turtle omelet.
Over easy.
Over easy.
Overseasy.
Scrambled. Overseasy. Okay. I'll give you that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Florida man was gonna make an omelet and along with a side of meth. Florida man was gonna sprinkle a bit of meth on his turtle omelet, but they've got him. They stopped him from whatever the fuck he was gonna do with them eggs. Man dies from blunt impact injuries after riding coaster at new Florida amusement park, Epic Universe. First off, that's a cool name for a park. That's a cool name for anybody want to go to Epic Universe?
Let's go to the Epic Universe.
Yeah, the first You Tell 'em Con is gonna happen at Epic Universe.
I haven't been there.
There we go.
Neither have I.
Well, maybe you don't want to because a Florida man died from blunt impact injuries.
Oh no.
A man who was unresponsive after riding a roller coaster at Universal Orlando's resort's newest park died from blunt impact injuries, a medical examiner said Thursday. Joshua Stefani, okay, see, that's how you know it wasn't Stevani, because they said it's PH. You know, there's a PH in that.
Was it a big fat guy?
Probably. Joshua Stefani, the medical examiner for the... Okay, so he's a big fat doctor. For the Orlando area, ruled the death an accident after performing an autopsy. The man was in his 30s. Found unresponsive after riding the coaster at Epic Universe on Wednesday, Orange County Sheriff's Office in Orlando said.
Men just don't live long.
What the fuck is this, Robot? Sonic Navigator? I don't know who the hell that is. Why aren't you playing any of the ambience here? Why are you doing this? Get rid of the queue. Rid of the queue. Talk to him.
Yell at it for being a clanker.
Yeah, I don't know why
Robot's side job ruining the podcast.
God damn it, Robot. Okay. Dennis Spiegel, CEO and founder of consulting firm International Theme Park Services, called the autopsy's conclusion pretty shocking, and as it raised more questions than answered. Was it the head or the chest? Was he banging around? Was he in his seat properly? Was it an accident caused by the ride or him doing something? And I had to guess, and you know what? Prayers to the family if you lost a good man, but I've been around the block a few times when it comes down to Florida Man. This was probably Florida Man's fault. He was probably doing shit he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
It is, But the attraction is closed, and I just put at the bottom of this, that's why I don't ride those effing things. I'm not, no. If we go to a theme park or something like that, I'm not getting on a fucking coaster with you. It's not goddamn happening. I'm not doing it.
Because I saw on the bottom it said it could go to fucking 100 kilometers an hour.
Listen, I'll go on one of those rides that are like on the ground, maybe like spinning. Like the teacup rides at Disney World, I'll do that, but I ain't getting on one of these fucking roller coasters.
Teacup rides?
What about a Ferris wheel? Will you get on a Ferris wheel?
I'll be afraid towards the top. I do have vertigo.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Yeah. Not terrible vertigo. I won't pass out or anything, but I'll be like,
I can't stand roller coasters.
It's okay.
I don't have vertigo or dizziness or anything. Like I can literally like sit around for a few minutes and not throw up.
Yeah.
Would you be scared of like being dropped out of like I don't know?
Not really.
How,
Not really.
500 feet.
But moving on, Cape Coral man accused of causing mother significant number of stab wounds and killing 28 stab wounds.
Oh
Twilight's
boy.
area.
Accused of
Twilight's area.
causing mother significant number of stab wounds. Why not just write he's accused of stabbing his mother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Significant number of stab wounds. So it wasn't just once though. You see, if you do it
stabbing
like
mother
that, it
multiple
makes me
times.
think it was a
Stabbing mother
clean
multiple
heart
times.
shot,
It's
you
just a
know?
weird wording, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. Significant number of stab wounds, as in as in like fucking the psycho. Like hey. You know? Fucking hell. Yeah, significant number of stab wounds. When siblings couldn't reach their mother, they headed to her Cape Coral home and followed bloody footprints to her body. So, Devin Johnson, age 28, fucking waste of life, faces second-degree murder charges in Lee County for the death of Rosemary Johnson. Killed his mom. Leave mama alone, you bastard.
Yeah. Well, why?
Anyone who would kill their mother is not a friend of mine.
I think people who kill their mothers don't last very long in prison either.
Yeah. By the way, I also brought this news story up just to talk about the police chief's name, Chief Anthony Sizemore. So you want to keep eyes on your if you want to keep eyes on your news article, just use the funny name several times. Sizemore said police were alerted about 1:25 p.m. I'm trying not to lose my voice. I don't have any water with me right now. Was alerted about 1:25 p.m. September 16th to the site. Family members said they had been trying to get a hold of their mother and were unable to reach her, so they drove to the house themselves. Sizemore said they followed bloody footprints to the home that led them to Rosemary Johnson. She suffered a significant number of stab wounds to her head and neck. As authorities reviewed security footage, Sizemore said they noticed I'm noticing a pattern here. They keep using the names too damn much. I think they figured it out. Sizemore is a funny ass name, so keep saying that Sizemore said
So
things.
is Johnson.
Simon.
By the way, you're watching the Silenced Banter. We've got exclusive information. Simon Says is now called Sizemore Said.
And his name is my name too.
His name is my name too. Florida man puts to death in-state record of 12th execution this year. So, I said we were following this. And, Florida has executed a record number of people, and every execution before the end of the year, they just make another record. They just make another record, and now the record is 12 in a year for the state.
Don't give the OnlyFans girls ideas.
Yeah, don't. The only thing that I hate about this is, there's two things I hate about this. Number one.
Unknown Cola, you said it wrong. It's let's up those numbers.
Yeah, let's up those numbers. I'm for upping those numbers. But here's the thing. Everybody who's watched the show before knows exactly how I want to do that. Put a fucking clipboard on the police station, on the prison, with the name of people that have been there too fucking long, sapping our tax dollars, that aren't going to get better or are serving life sentences. Give us exactly what they did, and have a few blanks at the end so the gun-toting American crazy types can legally kill someone.
Put the name the paper on the clipboard, the leaderboard.
The leaderboard. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh man, call it the leaderboard. But there's two things that I hate about this. Following the way that I would totally do situations like this. Number one, his last words. Quote, I know you all came to watch an innocent man be murdered by the state of Florida. I am innocent. I didn't kill anybody. That's it. Yeah, right.
Yeah, bullshit.
Bull fucking shit. You've been in prison since 1991.
That's the year I was born.
Yeah. You've been in prison since 1991, you bastard. Oh no, hold on. Is 1991 trial? I think it might be earlier than 1991. It was 1990 that the killings happened. So, you know what? We're going to say 91 because it's probably as close as possible. The second thing that I don't like is right down here. The Florida executions are carried out via a 3-drug injection. A sedative, a paralytic, and a drug that stops the heart, according to State Department of Corrections. Now, I would think we're at the point in this nation where we just do not give a fuck how someone dies. We care about who dies. Am I wrong in that assessment?
No, you're not.
Yeah. Case in point, Charlie Kirk dying, horrible thing. Horrible, horrible thing. George Floyd dying, don't get me wrong, still a horrible thing. Nobody should be dying of drug overdoses or anything like that. But it's what came out of that I don't like about that death situation. Hitler dying, nobody had complaints. Nobody had complaints about that one. Nobody had complaints about that one. None. None. So, when it comes down to who dies, that's infinitely more important than how they die. They're dead. That's all we need to know about these people. So, for us to be wasting our tax dollars on all 3 drugs, the injection, or hell, even the electrical power that goes into the fucking chair. I'm just saying, we got crazy gun-toting Americans that wouldn't mind exercising their right to bear arms and get rid of some of the negatives of society, if you know what my meaning is.
Well, I think a rope is the most cost-effective because you can use it multiple times.
There you go. Yeah.
That's true.
I've been saying that for a while. They need to bring back being hung and quartered. That's a great
Hung and quartered.
deterrent.
Yep.
And
That's
film
good.
it live on pay-per-view.
They need to, live on pay-per-view. That's a good way to bring some stuff in.
Well, I mean, I think all around the guillotine is the most practical.
Most practical, but it's not as amusing. I know it sounds dark, but if you have a legitimate deterrent to crime, you will see a decent decrease in crime.
Right, and if you, especially if you publicize it, if you absolutely... Now, hold on. There's also something against what I just said, though. I like to stay consistent on this show. You want to know why we've had so many right-wing killers in the news as of late? I mean, like, the person that shot Corey Comparatori to death, the person that stabbed that white Ukrainian girl, and yeah, I know that was more of a loop-in, but bear with me. The second guy, Ruth, that is going to court about his attempted assassination of Donald Trump. Luckily, the protection crew had that situation on fleek. And then we also have Charlie Kirk going down. Now, here's the thing. We need to start not giving a shit about criminals. Because criminals have proven not to give a shit about us. We need to be harder, and by harder, we don't mean, oh, well, maybe they can fix themselves in prison, or give them a chance to right their wrong. No, the time for that's over now.
Yeah, we're done with Arkham Asylum, Batman.
Yeah, we are done with Arkham Asylum, Batman. We are. But there are also good people on the other side of the legality line. People who do want to do better. I was best friends with one of them. His name was Mike. He taught me a lot about playing pool. He was a good man. And pour a drink for him because today, oddly enough, and this was another reason why I was about to cancel the show, today was his birthday. Ooh. So, Mike, this is for you, man. Wherever you are on the other side, I hope you're resting well. Huh. All right.
Should we do a moment of silence for the?
Nah, I already
Silenced
turned the
Banter?
music off. But, guys, there are good and bad on the other side of the legality wall. It's all about picking out which ones are going to actually make a difference and which ones are just not gonna fucking change. All right, like we're at the point now. There are a lot of these people that just won't change. However, this time something has changed. Hit the theme song because we got a very special this day in Florida Man history to cover. So, Robot, if you will oh my god, Robot, hit liked. There we go. I'm gonna update. Is Windows 11 any good? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Because Robot needs at least some driver increase, some maybe reinstall some drivers.
So you got to turn off a lot of privacy things because they like to snapshot everything you do now and save it to their servers.
Son of a bitch. Okay, all right, cool.
Oh, with a little PSA to everybody,
Yep.
Israel now owns TikTok.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
What?
come on,
Israel.
The
Hold on.
Zionists come to
America made that deal?
Well, yeah, because China had to sell it to somebody else or they're going to ban it, so they sold it off to a investment firm in Israel. I'm currently
I
getting
don't like that
the
news.
intel on that.
I don't like
Oh,
that
a
news.
little-
We're going to find
A,
out.
no- a nice little side note about me
Yep.
is I did intel work for the Gov for 14 years.
Oh,
So there's a
okay.
lot that goes on that, and this is going to sound like it's conspiracy theory. I don't think Charlie Kirk's dead.
Yeah, that's definitely a conspiracy theory. Anyway,
Charlie
hit
Kirk's
the
not dead.
theme song!
Say,
Muted the space.
Finally time for us to
Why I didn't
find
mute the
out
space.
what the hell happened to Florida Man. Will it be great or will it be fake? Let's see what happened to Florida Man. Florida Man. Is this the ultimate story this week? Will it show glory or will we all shriek? What the hell happened in Florida this day? Forever in history's page. Let's all find out what it's all about as we see what happened this day in Florida Man history.
Yeah! Alright, so this is a very different this day in Florida Man history, guys. This is a very, very different one. Alright, normally, will it be great or will it be bait? Well, let me tell you, this one is great. We've got a great Florida Man story. And by the way, y'all can be heard on the live studio audience now. Alright.
Okay.
Letter written by flight attendant who died in 9/11 attacks makes it to her son 24 years later. Whoa, what the hell is that?
Sorry, I accidentally bumped my phone and it turned on.
Yeah, I heard all that. Alright. Yeah. Someone who was a flight attendant on one of the planes that, what happened on, what happened on 9/11, he got a letter from his deceased mother who was a flight attendant. 24 years later.
That's bittersweet.
That is
I mean,
bittersweet.
It's nice that he got that.
Yeah. It's
When-
a
when
letter
it takes
dated
so long.
March of 2001 from a woman who died in the September 11th terrorist attacks that same year. Javon Castrillo, the real recipient of the letter, lives in Fort Pierce. It's like a piece of history right here. He also called it an ancient artifact, one that is full of praise. Dear Miss Thurman, Jevon read a book last night that he brought home from the library. He read it from cover to cover. I told him I would write you a note and tell you what an outstanding job he did, the letter starts. The writer of the letter was Castrio's mother, Celie Ross Lyles. Lyles, a former Fort Pierce detective, was a flight attendant on board Flight 93 when it crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania on September 11th. The letter was sent to Castrio's former kindergarten teacher, Tammy Thurman. Very touching. It seems sweet, and it seems like something she would definitely say, Castrillo remarked. Thurman kept the letter as she moved to 4 different schools in Lee County. As a mom, I know you need to see those words from your mom, Thurman told Castrillo recently. She was a wonderful woman, and you were a wonderful student. Thurman even shared a class photo. A father to a now 3-month-old, Castrillo said that he'll continue to make his mother proud since he knows she was proud of him. So today, this day in Florida Man history is brought to you by mothers. Make sure you respect them. They brought you into this world, and let's hope they don't take you out. And that was this day in Florida Man history. Little bittersweet, that one. Little bittersweet. But that is what happened. I gotta report on this stuff. Much as I don't want to report on this sad stuff, but I mean, at least he got a letter from his mom. I bet that opened so many memories for him.
Yeah.
Growing up as a kid and hearing about the attack and not really understanding what was going on, why it was happening. Stuff like that.
Question. Are you planning on bringing up the whole drama with Fur Affinity today and their
Yes.
little? Okay.
Yes, I have a furry tab just for that.
All right.
Yep. But guys, that is what happened this day in Florida Man history, and it's bittersweet. But I tell you what, I'll remember my mama. Bro, I just joined trying to make me cry already. Sucks to suck, Schnipper. Sucks to suck. Anyway, I know we're. Robert, go ahead and get the piano back on as soon as I'm just fucking with your volume. There we go. Bruh moment. But yeah, we got other Rippy Bits articles to go through. Like this guy, armed man arrested at stadium ahead of Charlie Kirk Memorial in Arizona. Joshua Runkles. What kind of fucking last name is Runkles?
Runkelstan.
From Runkelstiltskin. Runkelstiltskin. We can make a lot of fun at we can make a lot of fun of this motherfucker. A man has been arrested and charged after he allegedly impersonated a law enforcement officer and brought a weapon to the stadium where Charlie Kirk's memorial service will be held on Sunday. They're already ready to kill people.
My God.
They're already mobilizing.
They weren't content with killing Charlie Kirk. They want to kill his followers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a room full of them at the memorial.
I still find that slightly humorous. They want to go after all the conservatives, but yet they're the ones with all the guns. That won't end well for any of them.
Well, no, but see, that works with their ideology because they believe that guns kill people, not people kill people. So a person's going to use a gun to kill someone and then just leave the gun alone and they'll arrest the gun.
It'll promote those people who are against gun laws.
Yeah. It's fucking
gun
crazy.
safety and to ban assault rifles.
They are protesting that people are not happy Charlie is dead as well. Yeah. People are not happy, but I'm not happy. I wasn't a fan of his, but this is an attack against freedom of speech.
I never even watched him. I only knew about him.
That bullet pierced the First Amendment, and the Second Amendment's like, nah, we're fixing this. So yeah, these people, an investigation is ongoing to determine his intent and purpose at the stadium. Runkles has since been released on bond. So let me get this straight. Utah police. You decided, in your infinite wisdom, you found somebody By the way, Charlie Kirk's murderer scoped the scene out before he committed the murder.
Yep.
You do.
Planned it.
So you arrested this guy who you believe is planning to commit a horrible violent act against right-wingers. You released him on bond the day before the fucking memorial service. What do you think he's gonna do?
Go home and watch TV?
I would hope. I would hope. No. I don't trust this man outside of a jail cell, okay? Him being released on bond is not good enough. It's not. I saw a video of a dude getting attacked by a wig-wearing bald-ass troon because he had a MAGA hat. How y'all in the U.S. function with these nut jobs? Huh.
Well, we don't function very well.
I don't
with these
know
jobs.
how we function, Vixen. I really don't.
It's a big country with a lot of people. We make it happen.
We have to make it happen. Because freedom of speech is for everybody, not just people you like. Moving on. Here we go. I do have a bit of TikTok news here. White House outlines a TikTok deal with the U.S. board. A potential deal to reduce TikTok's ties to China would give the app a new board with 6 American directors out of 7, the White House press secretary said. Now, I would like that. I would like that. If there were 6 American directors out of the 7 on the board. Majority interest. The White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, on Saturday offered a fuller picture of a TikTok deal between the United States and China that would allow the app to continue operating on American phones. She said the software giant Oracle would handle data and privacy for the new American TikTok, as described by a new board for the company with a majority of American directors. Speaking on the Fox News program Saturday in America, Ms. Leavitt said that quote, we are 100% confident that a deal is done, but added, unquote, but added in the same breath the deal had not been signed. She said that could happen in the upcoming days. Both the Trump administration and China have offered vague statements this past week about the status of a deal to save TikTok, which is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance. Congress last year passed a rare bipartisan law to ban the app unless it found a new non-Chinese owner because of fears that Beijing could use its ties to TikTok to get American sensitive user data to spread propaganda around the country. Now, we had live in the studio audience someone say that Israel is the new owner. Let's take a look.
Israel. It's always the Jews.
Israel by TikTok. Did Israel
So,
buy TikTok?
Based what I heard, some of the it sounds like some of the board members that would be recommended for that. I had to dig back into that so I didn't sound like a bumbling idiot because it sounded like I did.
Hey, it's okay. You're on the Silence Banter. We're allowed to be wrong here.
Yeah.
So it looks like that a couple of the board members that were recommended onto that have strong ties back to Israel.
Okay. So some of the board members, some of the American board members, have ties to Israel. Okay.
Correct.
That sounds more plausible, actually, especially in Trump's White House, the way he's running it thus far. Personally, we should get out of. I'm of the opinion we should get out of Ukraine and Russia's war, and we should get out of the Gaza, Palestine versus Israel.
With the relationships between Netanyahu and Trump right now, I think that's going to happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
But I would have to disagree with that too, with some of the bills that have been introduced recently. So I don't know. I'm just sitting back and watching the world fall apart.
Well, see, that's why we're the Silence Banter, because normally you have to pick a side. Here, it's whatever you find logically interesting. This stream is better than watching TV. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
But would it be better than watching TV if Animaniacs was still airing?
Oh, fuck. This show versus Animaniacs? I have to give it to Animaniacs. There's no way I could compete with the Good Feathers.
They
There's
flock
no way.
together and slappy wax them with their purse.
Yep. So who's on stage? The Who. The band playing on stage. Who? The band on stage right now. That I'm telling you, that's the Who. God, I love that. I love that bit.
Well, y'all, you enjoy yourself. I gotta pass out here. I gotta wake up incredibly early in the morning.
Well, you take care, Sparks, and you have a wonderful time doing whatever you do for work. And also, thank you for being a brand new person to Silence Banter. We do this every Saturday night. You have a good one.
Fantastic. I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you.
All right. Hopefully, Lysander shows up. I bet you I got a DM from him. That's probably that DM notification on screen right now. God damn it. Jericho will join shortly at work. Okay, so he's just listening at work. Tell your boss he's a faggot. No, I'm kidding. NC Bar seeking a ban on attorney accused of embezzlement. See, you can't trust lawyers. You just can't trust lawyers. Not gonna lie, I hated Animaniacs as a kid. I watched it mainly for Pinky and the Brain. Well, good for you that Pinky and the Brain got their own fucking show. Rocko's Modern Life. Oh, there's some good old shows. There's some good old shows.
We could go on forever about 90s animation, I'm sure, but
all right.
There's news articles to read.
Yep. The North Carolina Bar Association is moving to block an attorney from Raleigh from handling client funds after allegations of embezzlement and elder exploitation. This guy's in for about $1 million of court funds, or $1.5 million from his clients and his law firm he was embezzling. They couldn't find him. He abandoned his house. He got the fuck out of there. Nobody was around. He is at large right now. He is at large. I'm a dirty cow and chicken. Dude, Cow and Chicken, Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Bro, you are in a good place. You're in a good place. Oh, man. But yeah, this guy is at large. Kiger received a whole bunch. Kiger? Either way, Corey Kiger. Oh, if he had a middle name that was K, he would be KKK. He asked the organization filed a temporary restraining order petition asking the court to prevent Corey Kiger from accessing accounts or serving in any fiduciary facility? Fiduciary. That's new. Finance? Judiciary, I'm guessing. Capacity, as well as turn over all client records and reports. Kiger is facing 15 charges in Durham and Johnston counties, alleging he pocketed more than $1.5 million from his clients and law firm. He left. He left. So if anybody knows where KK is, he's riding. Moving on. Denver passes a ban on the sale of dogs, cats, and rabbits. Bill waiting for mayor's signature. So Denver, Colorado is not you tagged me on a thing? Okay, Pope Leo. Okay, I'll pull this up real quick and then we'll go back to the sad story on that one. That seems interesting. Pope, the new Pope, Pontifex, says, I express my profound closeness to the Palestinian people in Gaza, excuse me, who continue to live in fear and survive in unacceptable conditions, forced once again from their own lands before Almighty God who commanded thou shalt not kill. And throughout human history, every person always has an inviolable dignity to be respected and upheld. I renew my appeal for a ceasefire the release of hostages and a negotiated diplomatic solution in full respect of international humanitarian law. I invite everyone to join my heartfelt prayer that a dawn of peace and justice may soon arise. The new pope is absolutely insane. This shit ain't gonna happen.
He's not worthy of the name Leo.
He's not. We got a Leo that's way more worthy of the name Leo in the live studio audience right now.
And I'm not even Catholic.
I know. Weird, isn't it? But yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. Pope Leo the 14th? That's fucking ridiculous. Go back to being a cardinal, you jackass. Anyway, that was very interesting. Thank you so much, Vixen. Denver, Colorado passes a ban on the sale of dogs, cats, and rabbits. Bill waiting for mayor's signature. Now, I can already hear plenty of people. No! So many puppies and kittens and baby rabbits aren't gonna go without a home. So adopt the old ones. Adopt. And that's the big thing about this. This is a major win for animal welfare, as they voted to pass an ordinance banning pet stores from selling dogs, cats, and rabbits. While Mayor Mike Johnson still needs to sign the measure for it to become law, the move sends a strong message. Puppy mills have no place in Denver. Although no city pet stores currently sell these animals, the ban sends a clear message. Supporters describe it as a preventative measure against retail breeding operations in the future. Now, I can get behind that logic. When Chase dies, I'm gonna be really fucking sad when Chase dies. Like, I'm not gonna have a show when Chase dies. That's how you're gonna know. All right, we're not having a show the week Chase dies. I'm gonna be taking some time off to just fucking chill. Okay?
As you should.
Yep. But when Chase dies, there's gonna be a long time where I'm gonna be without a pet. But if I get that lonely, and I still don't have a woman absolutely digging her hands in my wallet, then I'm probably going to go to these shelters and be like, where's your old dogs? I want to give an old dog a good home. You know? I would adopt at that point. Cities across the country are beginning to recognize the importance of shutting down the pipeline from puppy mills to pet stores. The solution? Encouraging pet stores to partner with shelters and offer adoptable animals instead, a compassionate alternative that saves lives. Now, I can understand that. I can totally understand that. That's probably some good news there. Utah furry communities face harassment following Charlie Kirk's assassination. I wonder why! I wonder fucking why, chat. Guys, Utah people are accusing us, furries, anthros, of giving the murderer a reason to fucking do it.
It's because his lover was a trans furry.
And because apparently he had furry games on his Steam, he got hyper politicized. Guys, I've already shown the sign.
I saw a video where they were going over the text messages, and one of them was, I can see the headline now, "Oh whoa" on Fox News, kill me.
Yep. Oh my goodness gracious. So we do have some quotes here. Southern Utah Furs says that the Southern Utah Furs have no connection to Tyler Robinson or his roommate or romantic partner, as neither individual has ever been a member of our group or attended any of our events. Recent claims circulating online suggesting otherwise are false and misleading. Our community is focused on creating a safe, inclusive, and positive environment for members of the furry fandom in Southern Utah. We strongly condemn the spread of misinformation and attempts to associate our group with these tragic events. Okay. Here's where U2F2, United Utah Furry Fandom, says, we condemn in the strongest terms the spreading of hate, conspiracy theories, and misinformation from any side of the political spectrum. I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling bullshit on that because of how fucking leftist the furry community is. But let's keep going. They're probably saving face right now. For years, our leaders and volunteers have dedicated themselves to creating a safe, welcoming, and joyful spaces for others. A mission that has always been the foundation of the fandom. Yes, it has. Our community is built on creativity, inclusivity, and mutual support. See, they had to put the inclusivity on the creativity. No. Mm-hmm. Creativity is not a bring it in thing. Creativity is a spread it out thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's red flag number 2 in that. From fundraising for charitable causes to volunteering at local events to providing a space where people can express themselves without fear or of judgment, the furry community in Utah beyond has consistently demonstrated benevolence and goodwill for left-wingers.
Yeah, exactly.
For left-wingers. All right,
for left-wingers and degenerates.
U2F2, you're not getting that angle over my head. You're not. All right? Because the day a furry shows up at one of your events with, well, I mean, Canis, we already said that we are anthros here. We are not furries. Because the furry fandom cannot be trusted. But the day that a furry shows up at one of your events with a MAGA hat on top of their fursuit head is the day that some discrimination is going to fucking happen. And you're going to take the side of the discriminators. I'm going to bet you dicks for dollars. That's what's going to happen.
I hope that somebody from the Utah furry community hears this and defies Steve.
Jericho's one of them.
Do it.
Him wrong.
Yeah, Jericho is one of them. But
yeah.
U2F2 also has an official statement, the full statement, right down here. United Utah Furry Fandom would like to make it unequivocally clear that we are not the same organizational body as the Southern Utah Furs. We are not directly associated with any individuals in any group who have recently engaged in political discourse surrounding the tragic and unsettling events in Utah. It is deeply troubling that the organizers and admins / leaders of our community toast and present, or past and present. Okay, so it's a little bit, I'm going to have to take my time. I can't rush through this. Of our community, past and present, have been subjected to harassment and targeted attacks due to false associations and misinformation. We want to be absolutely clear. U2F2 community leaders have never engaged in nor endorsed any political or controversial discourse relating to these events. Any suggestion otherwise is unfounded and harmful. We condemn in the strongest terms the spreading of hate, conspiracy theories, misinformation from any side of the political spectrum. Our mission has always been and will remain to provide a safe, inclusive, and positive environment where people can enjoy the furry fandom free from harassment, discrimination, or fear. We are saddened that our community has been dragged into this climate of hostility and that our thoughts are with everyone directly affected by these events. We ask that our organizers, members, community at large be respected in their right to gather, celebrate creativity, and build friendships without being used as scapegoats for unrelated issues. At the heart of U2F2 is a commitment to safety, inclusivity, and joy. We stand firmly by these values and will continue to foster a welcoming space for all who wish to participate in good faith. Guys, it takes a conservative speaker dying. It takes blood to be spilled for someone in the furry fandom, some group in the furry fandom, some large affected group in the furry fandom to denounce political violence and actually sound like they fucking mean it. It finally happened.
To be fair, Steve, they do sound like they actually fucking mean it.
Yeah, it does sound like they're talking out their ass. It does sound like they're talking out their ass. But, you know what? They fucking said it. At least they fucking said it. Alright? This is a step in the right direction. I'm constantly saying that these trans trenders, that's what they are. They're just showing off. will never, no trans person will ever denounce one of the murderers that happened to be trans, right? No furry will ever sell out a furry. No leftist will ever sell out a leftist. Finally, we are getting proof positive where they're saying, no, this has no place in the fandom. There it is.
The furries would sell. I mean, all other furries would sell us out in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, they would.
Is this segueing into what I think it's segueing into?
Let's find out, because actually no, it's actually the killer. It's the killer's name. By the way, Trini, it is a live studio audience. Go ahead and talk.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yep. This is actually going to a different thing.
Go ahead.
This is getting into the idea that, okay, furry is being blamed for this. So, does that mean everybody named Tyler Robinson should be blamed for the murder of Charlie Kirk?
Well, no, only the one Tyler Robinson.
Exactly. Well, no, there's more than one Tyler Robinson. Imagine Dragons talk significance of Las Vegas. Well, hold on.
I said only the one Tyler Robinson, not that there was one Tyler Robinson.
Well, see, this is going to get into why I'm bringing this up. So, Imagine Dragons talk significance of Las Vegas Gala to honor Pediatric Cancer Foundation. What is this foundation's name? Tyler Robinson Foundation.
Tyler Robinson Foundation?
Yes, so the Tyler Robinson Foundation was a foundation against the cancer that this kid, Tyler Robinson, had. He died at the age of 17 from cancer, right?
Right.
So, by the way, this Tyler Robinson is not the same Tyler Robinson. We anthros are not furries.
Yeah.
There is a very clear distinction, and the sooner a lot of average people on the right and center can get that through their thick skull, the sooner we can start talking through this. This Tyler Robinson, rest in peace, you dealt with cancer, and you got Imagine Dragons to support this foundation to help cancer families with financial and emotional resources. That's an amazing run. You know what sucks about it? Why did his name have to be Tyler Robinson? Why did Tyler Robinson have to shoot Charlie Kirk?
Exactly.
So
it's such a common first and last name pairing.
Yeah, so just
Honestly,
because.
And here's the thing, though. I think every time when something evil it gets affected, and try to hijack something from many things from not just from this community, but there's many examples of certain communities and fandoms becoming woke and becoming left lunatics to the point that nobody's going to trust any fandom no more and not going to ban it and not where we was that, so it's going to be fucked.
Right. So just because, look, I'll be willing to say it because this has been my consistent stance, and it still fucking applies. If he was a furry, fine. He was a furry, but that doesn't mean he was like any of us. That doesn't mean a majority of fandom is that. For fuck's sake, every right-winger willing to blame the furry fandom is just getting overly fucking emotional and ruining any credibility they had. Simple as that.
Yeah, and honestly, let me tell you something. I think that if these southern Republicans all keep this up, they're going to become their own Democrats and their own libtards in the emotional state, like the Democrats.
That's right. That's right.
That's why there's literally going to be no two-party system. And now I'm thinking that just put no party system. That George Washington actually.
So guys, stop judging.
Years ago.
So guys, the main thing to take away from. Can y'all hear me? Okay. There we go. All right, there we go. Now my microphone's actually doing something. The main thing to take away from all this It's just because there are one fucking bad person. Yeah, by all means, Candace, go for it. Just because there's one fucking bad egg in a population, that doesn't mean that the whole population's fucking rotten. Okay? You need to look at, especially in this situation, every furry cheering on the death or finding the death absolutely disgusting. This is a point where there is no middle ground. There's none. There's nobody realistically saying, Charlie Kirk was dead? Who was that? And then they hear about it and he's like, okay. Completely unfeeling to how disgusting the act is or how disgusting people are taking this act.
Right.
You know, there's no middle ground in this situation.
And here's the thing though, of the main cause also that is causing that. And I think though focusing away from the middle ground to just focusing on good and evil without actually putting an example of the middle ground. So this is of how the complexity of the world is. So they're oversimplifying it to the stupidest way.
Yeah, they're oversimplifying it because of their biases. It's insane to me. Candace, you might have to go in and out because I don't have the request.
It's political ego.
Or out and in to the space because I don't have the request. Our space is... Oh, there we go. We can hear you. We can hear you now. Never mind. Alright, what's up, Duo? You wanted to add something? Effie, could you please not have your microphone on if you're playing with something?
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. Go on, Duo? Oh, shit. Now he's out again. The fuck? Alright, anyway. But yeah, so I brought that up just to say, hey, all furries aren't the same, and the sooner the right wing can understand there are right-wing furries and central furries, and to just stop the political bias altogether, the sooner we can start fixing the fandom a little bit better. But this is the fight that we have to have first. Alright? This is the talk that we have to have first. Where we need to correct the fandom. First and foremost. While we're trying to get Candace in here, we're going to take a quick ad break. So that I can rest my voice not having any fucking water. Yeah, I realized that way too late, like 20 minutes before the show. Fuck, I don't have any water.
Water. But yeah, we gotta prevent opportunists that try and hijack that. So we got big policing ourselves and outside of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yep, you're back and we can hear you, Canis. Canis? Duo. I'm just gonna call you Duo. Because every time I say Canis, I feel dirty.
Is it because it rhymes with anus?
Yes! That's exactly the reason. Oh boy, what's up, Duo? What did you have to add there before we go to the ad break? Duo, are you there?
Huh? What?
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, can you hear me now?
There we go, yep.
So one of the things I was going to say earlier when you were talking about some of the other stuff is that people tend just to read the titles of an article instead of the full article.
Yeah.
So that it's very important that before anyone assumes anything to make sure that you actually read the article. And also when you read the article, kind of filter out what isn't necessary, because a lot of people who write articles tend to use filler that doesn't actually contribute to the core issue of an article.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do on the Silenced Banter. That all the Rippy Bits articles that I show is me going through the article and getting the important information. I'm not wasting y'all's time. I'm saving y'all's time.
But yeah, I used to work with computer security and shit, and would do risk assessment on certain things. And whenever I go through documents, sometimes they put filler in, and then I've noticed that the media was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, they do that.
Unfortunately.
They do that. Guys, we're going to take a quick ad break. Those of you who are subscribed are going to listen to some good music courtesy of Robot. We'll be right back after the Dread Pirate Sprex. I hope you all have a wonderful night. If you have to go, if you're going to stay, please get some snacks. We'll be right back with some more Silence Banter here in about 3.5 minutes.
A story if you pass up through. A tale of the Dread Pirates, demonic old crew. Be wary if you see them, better men than fell. The Dread Pirates Sprex sent them all to hell. Sprex, the Dread Pirate with horns like gazelle, crawled up from Pharaoh's one of the pits of hell. He commanded his crew o'er many a sea. Among gold and shrew, he pillaged them clean. Beware, be wary of Sprex. If you carry the Dread Pirate's crew, shall be after you. Should the dark ship approach, be just like a roach. Crawl into a crack, feel of Sprex's attack. Sprex comes from Pharaoh's, a deep pit of hell. Believe in these carols, for his truth they tell. The man is no captain, he's a creature, a demon. No light will come save you as long as Sprex begins scheming. Beware, be wary of Sprex. If you carry the Dread Pirate's crew, shall be after you. Should the dark ship approach, be just like a roach. Crawl into a crack, feel of Sprex's attack. Many a knave to take on the man with nothing to lose. He showed them his hand, within one a pistol, another a blade. Beware of each from this pirate's blade. Many a sailor who stood in his way. Be wary of Sprex, the Dread Pirate's aim. Beware, be wary of Sprex. If you carry the Dread Pirate's crew, shall be after you. Should the dark ship approach, be just like a roach. Crawl into a crack, feel of Sprex's attack. Many a navy dare take on the man with nothing to lose. He showed them his hand, within one a pistol, another a blade. Beware of each from this pirate's blade. Many a sailor who stood in his way. Be wary of Sprex, the Dread Pirate's aim. Be wary of Sprex, the Dread Pirate's aim. Beware, be wary of Sprex. If you carry the Dread Pirate's crew, shall be after you. Should the dark ship approach, be just like a roach. Crawl into a crack, feel of Sprex's attack.
Bam! We are back. Yes, yes. Now that song, for those of you who are subscribed, that Sprex is a character that I actually voice act. I voice acted. I actually currently voice act, because if you're paying attention to Chasing Tales by Pinky Salmon over on YouTube, the Seed is talking with several voices, and one of them is Sprex. That is, that's not a good thing. But, yep. We are back with some more Silenced Banter. I gotta take that ad break mid-show, because this voice talks. This voice... I'm you tell him, Steve Dave. I'm not you shut up, Steve Dave. That's not me. We just got a couple new speakers. What's going on, everybody in the live studio audience? Yo.
Yeah.
What is you, Days Live? Oh, I saw some of your art. I loved it, dude. Love it.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah. Most people just follow me because of my art. That's about it. It's pretty funny.
I'm happy. I'm happy you decided to come up in. And we're actually about to start talking about furry art, actually.
Yay.
I knew it.
Kind of glad you're here. Guys, have you noticed there's been an issue with fur affinity lately?
Oh, shit, I heard. Oh God.
So one artist by the name of hyper_imagine on X drew this Charlie Kirk as a capybara.
What?
Yeah, check it out.
He should be a beaver.
Charlie Kirk?
Now, Charlie Kirk is on record telling us what his persona would be. It ain't a capybara. Let's remind everybody.
Yeah. What is your persona?
Isn't it that big ass rat?
So persona is like what animal really speaks to you? No. I need this for an argument. Please, come on, man. Come on, man.
I got a good answer, guys.
Okay.
He's sadly not embarrassed.
What is it? I gotta know.
It's the beaver.
Okay.
The beaver. Charlie Kirk is the beaver.
Just like Casper Wheels.
He likes
Like
wood.
Casper Wheels.
Yep. Just like Castor. Castor is related to Charlie Kirk. This is canon now. Anyway.
No way.
Anyway. But guys, not only do we have Charlie Barra, Cappy Kirk, as it were, but we also have Honey Badger Kirk.
Nice.
By at Marauder.
Honey Badger Radio.
Honey Badger.
Ever.
Yeah. Not a beaver, but you know what? We need someone to draw Charlie Kirk as a beaver. That much I do believe.
I can do that.
That much I do believe. We need a Charlie Kirk beaver to kind of push back against the fandom.
I can do that.
Now, Fur Affinity did not like this.
Of course they did.
Specifically, one person in Fur Affinity did not like this, by the name of Marshmallow. It's like a rabbit Sona. You got red, white, and blue in the background, but freedom is absolutely not what they stand for, because a day ago, if you see art in support of Charlie Kirk, report it. You can report it as category hate imagery. Reason: expresses support for hate group Turning Point USA, today's founder, known fascist Charlie Kirk. Marshmallow, this show is for you, you bastard. You and every other not Dave's Life. Hold on, excuse me. There we go. You and every other furry. Yeah, if I'm gonna yell at someone, I'm gonna yell at my own profile on X. You and every other furry who makes these groups, whose whole purpose is to deplatform people. This shit keeps happening. Don't believe Roy Calbeck? Believe Fur Affinity staff itself, who sent this to HyperImagine. After review of your image, the moderator was correct in removing your image. You cannot who needs editors? You cannot promote people who would spread hate or their ideologies. Through their career, they advocated and practiced hatred, hostility, or violence toward anyone different from their own viewpoints.
Then why is Antifa allowed?
Exactly.
Oh, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that.
I saw Doomed Dog had mentioned. I wonder if there's any Antifa posts on.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised.
I went to for Affinity and I typed Antifa into the search bar, and I took a screenshot of exactly how many results came up for Antifa when
How many?
you search it. Over 800.
Over 800 results for Antifa, but not one for Kirk is allowed on for Affinity. Okay, promoting these
stronghold.
Well, according to the Fur Affinity staff, promoting these damaging viewpoints is not allowed on Fur Affinity via the Code of Conduct. The warning will stand.
Well, doesn't their Code of Conduct probably discourage you from posting about domestic terrorist organizations?
Yeah,
I remember them saying that there was no credible source, according to them, that Antifa was now a terror organization, and
even though that's exactly what Trump is pushing.
Yeah, even though it was put out a couple days ago by POTUS.
You know what I absolutely hate about the Antifa's not a real organization, it's an idea argument? Wow, they seem fucking organized, don't they? They're always showing up in black. They're always showing up with masks on. They're always showing up blending into a crowd.
they've got entire chapters. I mean, they've got NGOs funding them.
They
They've got NGOs
have
busing them. They've got NGOs supplying them.
Right.
they have the same structure. They have the same operational structure as Al Qaeda and ISIS and other established terrorist groups. It's
Exactly.
The same.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's
And-
literally the American ISIS at this point. Antifa should just be gone and need to be gone by this administration. I'm so dead serious. I am so dead serious that Trump has to do something way quicker
They
than
can't
that.
even
than
share a
just wait
single
for a month.
like, and Vixen in my chat is like, yep. He would ban most leftist furries to be consistent, but also he said on as they said on X already, they can't even share a single point where Charlie advocated for violence because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. That's true. And here's everything. I want to spread, I want to do what the furry fandom should be doing and supporting our fucking artists here on the Silence Banter. So here's everything that happened. Drew Cappy Kirk, very cute picture. Then Marshmallow. Oh yeah, I still have several people going around reporting everything about Charlie Kirk. I don't need FA journals to keep that up. I have plenty of other ways of contacting lots of people at once. Thanks for the recognition, just doing my part. Then, submission removals from the Fern Affinity staff. Your content has been removed because it violates our rules, which state Code of Conduct, Section 2.7. Do not identify with or promote real hate, terrorist organizations, mass murderers, serial killers, and their ideologies. A hate group is one that advocates and practices hatred, hostility, or violence toward members of a designated sector of society, e.g. Nazism, ISIS, KKK.
That sounds like Antifa.
Yeah, it does sound like Antifa, but hang on. That are reflected in the real world. Users who identify with or promote real hate or terrorist organizations and their ideologies may be permanently banned from Fur Affinity without warning. This is Cappy Kirk. This is a warning notice, first level offense. Then it's the same picture that Hyperimaginative said. Here's
I'm
what
almost certain I've seen Houthi art.
Yep. And if you're curious as
Everything
to who the
you
artist
just said is applied to Antifa too.
Right.
Apparently they follow you.
Yep, they do. We had a nice conversation back and forth. But guys, if you're curious who the artist is, don't worry. The Silence Banter has your back. I want everybody to follow Hyperimaginative now and make him bigger than Fur Affinity could possibly have.
I know that me
Then,
and two other
shouldn't you
furries
click
have
the follow button, bud?
Click. I just followed him.
Done.
I know that
Mango.
me
Okay,
and two other.
Okay, I gotta find this. I gotta find.
Yep. I'm gonna leave that
Sorry
on,
if I
I'm gonna
keep
leave that on the
interrupting.
screen for a little bit. Leave that on the screen. Fur Affinity, if you're not gonna support your artists, we will.
If you don't want them, we'll take them.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, pointing this out, me and two other furries were going back and forth, and I did come across a furry that might try to make something like a live journal kind of site that he might be working on. And also, I want to point this out. I'm also in the open source community, and there's a lot of Antifa people in there, and it's just a mess over there too. So this isn't just a furry community thing. It's spreading everywhere.
It's not just a furry community thing. But because more than likely at this point, with all the evidence came out, a furry shot Charlie Kirk, now it's our fucking problem somehow.
Oh yeah.
Now it's
I
our
do want to
fucking
give a
problem
shout
somehow.
out Open Mandriva. Open Mandriva is a Linux distro that actually was standing against leftists. In
And you
fact,
know
they were
what?
actually targeted.
If you have a Fur Affinity account, you know what, more power to you. The only thing that I have to say, if you have a Furry Affinity account, excuse me, fuck. This is what I get for not getting fucking water earlier. If you have a Fur Affinity account and you see shit like this happen, please send it my way. I'll gladly look over it on the show. Like this. A spicy
Another
hot
thing.
take by Talia Jane, aka YB Mean. The following are not my words, but I completely agree with their sentiment. It kills me knowing what's needed for people to double down on bucking any demands for civility because they understand these demands are training people to surveil and snitch on their neighbors and an exploit to intensify authoritarian control over our thoughts. It kills me because there's always someone who pops up to push back against recognizing what's become a pretty urgent need for us to become more or less huge assholes. There's always some white glove, pearl clutching pitch for civility people fall all over themselves to embrace. You need to be mean and uncouth and callous and unrepentant because there is a rapidly intensifying hunt to suppress and punish wrongthink. And the more people who are on some shit, the less harm the hunt can cause. I am Spartacus, but for being an asshole. You desperately need to recognize right now that fascists are flipping out because their boy king is worm food. And a huge amount of people are either are glad for that or straight up don't care. It shows to them who is not under their control. That's why we're seeing widespread harassment campaigns to get people fired. Not because people celebrated violence, but because they were not sufficiently compliant in following the messaging established by fascists. Kirk was not a, quote, conservative, unquote. He was a Christo-fascist extremist and stochastic terrorist. His colleagues, by the way, this is a journal on fur affinity, and this is allowed to be up.
Isn't that condoning violence?
That's promoting it. His colleagues know this. Their entire thing is built on flooding the zone with so much shit that you can no longer call a duck without the meaning of birds and your sanity being called into question. The biggest tell in their rage, and why it is so important that you say a hearty fuck that to any appeals to civility, is their targeting of people for simply noting Kirk celebrated the conditions that killed him. Even in his final stupid words, he minimized the extremism he shifted the goalposts for. Observable, documented, easily accessible reality is not controversial or a matter of opinion. Of course, Kirk et al. Would never call themselves Christo-fascist extremists that would sabotage their whole charade. But a duck is a duck, even if it tells you it's a horse. That's the rabbit.
You know, I'm not implying anything, but I wonder how much info I could get up on this guy. I wonder how much info me and some friends could pull up on this guy if we did a little digging into his personal life, and you know, maybe we could publish it somewhere, hypothetically.
There is a tool I used to use when I was done computer security. It's an open source tool. It's in Kali Linux. It's called Spiderfoot, and you can put in like a Twitter name, and it goes through different social media matching that name, and then you can pull up like everything on them all at once.
Hell yeah, definitely use that on that fucker.
The reason why I knew all that is because there was like one Russian hacker I had to track down when he hacked into tried to what you call bash shell on a Linux server I used to run.
Mm-hmm.
Also that's the reason why I use Linux a lot.
And
a lot more
if you go to my profile, it is the most recent quoted tweet. I quoted this, so y'all can read this on your off time. I highly suggest that you repost Timo Kitsune's fucking post, because people like that don't belong in the fandom. People like that don't belong in the fandom.
Also, they violated the the Code of Conduct 2.5, promoting, glorifying, instruct, or encourage anyone to hurt themselves. Sorry, that's the wrong one. It's probably the do not harass clause. They're also doing that one too.
Holy fuck! But one more thing. I am only following on hyper-imaginative. I'm only following.
Well, as long as you're following, spread his art. Whenever you see hyper-imaginative post art, repost it. If Fur Affinity isn't going to support artists the way that they're supposed to, we fucking will.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Hyper have been talking back and forth between ourselves, trying to figure out an alternative to Fur Affinity and supporting a better site than them.
There is anthro.foo. It's a small site, but it's a good site. It's basically like a furry 4chan. They actually have like Charlie Kirk remembrance art on there. It's actually a good site.
Interesting.
I even DM'd you that, Steve.
Yeah,
Dave.
yeah, I
It's
saw that. I was
anthro.foo.
gonna ask you about that.
4chan type site?
Oh, I see it
Yeah.
now.
Like this?
Yep, I was gonna ask about that, but guys, we still got some other anti-Kirk shit to go over. By the way, has anybody heard of Bob Dylan?
I know him. Like, I don't know him personally, but I know of him. I just don't really.
Okay, so this motherfucker decided to say we're gonna use his words against him. Okay.
Isn't he the one that got banned from the U.S.?
At no point during yesterday's show.
At no point during yesterday's show was Charlie Kirk's death celebrated. Right? Really? Those of you in the chat on Twitch, Bob Villain, V-Y-L-A-N. Those of you on Twitch, tell me, is this celebrating death?
Dedicate this next one to an absolute piece of shit of a human being.
The absolute piece of shit of a human being. At no point, huh?
Did we celebrate Charlie Kirk?
At no point did you celebrate Charlie Kirk.
The pronouns were.
Question here.
His pronouns were.
I did call him a piece of shit. That much is true.
Question here.
No point
how exactly would I try and like listen to the audio you're playing on Twitch? Because when I do try and do that to listen to the videos you play along with you, the voices of us. Huh?
Are you on a phone?
No, I'm on PC right now, but like the voices of us, because like it's also in the Twitch feed, so it's like it gets doubled.
Yeah, that's the live studio audience. So I have to experiment with that, see if I can share the video out to the live studio audience as well, maybe double stream it. I'm still kind of working on the logistics on that one, so I'm sorry to say that this is how it is right now. If you want to see it and experience it more, go to Twitch. But if as far as this is concerned, I mean, you could mute the stream.
I got a solution.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm watching the Twitch stream right now.
Duo says he has a solution. Hang on, Iffy. What's up, Duo? Duo, what is your solution?
So,
I gotta ask twice because
if you're using like a Firefox or Chrome browser, you can actually go to the tab, right-click, and then mute tab. So you
you can mute
tab, and then you unmute the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I know. I think I use Firefox, so I can mute any tab I want at any time. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. That's. Hey, good job, Duo. But yeah.
If it was, go find me a quote.
If it was, go find me a quote. Go find me something that proves you're celebrating his death. You were riling up the fans. Because if you talk shit, you get shot. Or hold on, what did he say? If you talk shit, you will get banged. And then he does finger guns in the air. And then says, "Rest in piss, Charlie Kirk."
Yeah.
Really? There was no point in the show where you were celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. None. Are you sure about that? You don't fucking say. But that's not the most disgusting.
Celebrating Charlie
There's a
Kirk's
term
death
for
on
this.
the
It's
show.
called gaslighting.
Yeah.
Fucks his ass.
This is straight up gaslighting at this point.
Yeah, that is
Bob Dylan
gaslighting.
is.
But you know what? This one isn't even gaslighting. This is just a disgusting person being a disgusting person.
Anybody who is a smite supremacist gets sniped. I hope all of them get sniped.
Anybody who is a sniped supremacist gets sniped. I hope all of them get sniped.
I hope more of them get sniped. I hope they come and burn their homes down
I hope they come and burn their homes down, this bitch says.
to the ground.
To the ground.
Honestly, it could have been worse. It should have been worse.
It could have been worse. It should have been worse. You don't say.
Why not just wipe out the whole bloodline?
Why not just wipe out the whole bloodline? See, it's leftists like this I don't fucking like. I don't fucking like anybody calling for the eradication of an entire bloodline.
Isn't this against Texas terms of service for glorifying violence?
It is. And yet these people are allowed to be on TikTok and have their shit.
Well, and the thing is, it's like I don't think radical leftists like this are fit for society at all. I think the only place they're really fit for at this point is a mental institution.
An asylum.
But this banter gets silenced because idiots get violent. Just like this bitch. Just like this black comedian. Which, by the way, I love comedy.
Make silence great.
I love comedy. I'm happy for comedy. I'll support my comedians, but I won't support this stupid bastard Charleston White.
What's your opinions of Kirk's death? I don't give a fuck about Kirk's death. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no white man dying.
I don't give a fuck about Kirk's death. I don't care about no white boys dying.
Wait, is he Canadian, I think?
But we're the racists.
But we're the we're the racists. Right?
Clearly not them.
We're the racists.
Isn't that racist?
Listen, I know racism. I laugh at what's his name? Really popular black comedian.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. I laugh at Dave Chappelle's joke. And if he ever tells a white joke that doesn't hit well with me, I'ma shut the fuck up because there's a lot of people around me laughing about it. Alright?
White humor.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with just being like, okay, that joke doesn't hit me, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. They paid for the ticket as well. You know, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. But this guy, I don't give a fuck about Kurt's death. I don't care about no white boy's death. Listen, you're a comedian, Charleston. All we have to do is Google search your fucking name. Find out what comedy clubs you're fucking going to. Tell that comedy club that you don't give a fuck about any white boy's death, showing extreme racism. This wasn't even a joke. This was you being a disgusting motherfucker. And your and your paychecks are suddenly cut. Because I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 of the places you go to perform ain't gonna want you to perform. Fuck your comedy if you're going to be as racist as that. That's where the liberal side of me comes in. I do not stand for racism. That was fucking racism. Next, this sick motherfucker. Look, this. Now, I gotta say this. I gotta say this before I play this next one. Nightmare fuel. All right, this guy irradiates nightmare fuel.
Oh man, did you guys see that activist in America, Charlie Kirk? He got shot. Did you see that?
Thank you.
That guy.
Oh, that was you? Oh.
He loves gun violence.
That was...
Canadian sneeze.
Oh man, Charlie Kirk. You know, to the Charlie Kirk family.
To the Charlie Kirk family.
Did you see all that blood?
Did you see all that blood?
I also love how all of these leftists have so many negative things to attribute to Charlie Kirk.
Disgusting.
And yet, when did he ever
everyone
say that he
realized
advocated for
that this is
gun
more
violence
of a
or anything?
Hey, let's not try to talk over each other, guys.
Fritz, calm down.
Try not to talk over each other.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Leo, what were you saying? And then Trinity, we'll go like that. Leo,
So what I said was, and it disgusts me how many of these people say that Charlie advocated for this, Charlie advocated for that, Charlie was against gays, Charlie was anti-black, Charlie was gun violence, and yet if they ever took the time to actually listen to the conversations he was having with people, he never said any of this shit.
No, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. No, he fucking didn't.
They gotta rewrite history.
But this
to
stupid
make
bastard.
it so that he sounds like a worse person than he was.
But this stupid bastard at 5k311y.world, he fucking just cheering it on, telling the family, "Oh my God, did you see how much blood was coming out of the man of your household's neck? Holy shit! Ha 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 ha! Fucking evil. These are the people we do not like. These are the people that are absolutely awful. These are the people.
These are the people that
do
need
not
to be in mental institutions.
Yeah, that need to be in mental institutions that do not need to be in society. Then there's this bitch.
Bye. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Why do they always have to record themselves in a car doing something fucking embarrassing?
With their phone vertical.
With their phone vertical.
Bye. Got shot.
Mhm.
Not a problem. Bye, bye, bye. Call me hateful. I don't care.
But it's okay.
He
if I say
deserved
it.
it.
By the way, Barnes and Noble books. That's where this girl was working. Fired.
Just wanted to get pulled over for texting and driving.
Yep. This bitch used to work for Barnes and Noble. Fired.
Good.
Good. The system
Amazing.
works. And now, there's a bunch of leftists wanting to protest Charlie Kirk's funeral.
Hey, what's up, America? We have some disturbing bullshit coming out about liberals and Charlie Kirk's funeral. So apparently liberals are planning on protesting Charlie Kirk's funeral in Arizona. Yeah.
How bored is your movement that you have to go to a funeral to protest?
Yeah, it's
How
like
disgusting of a person are you to go to a gravesite where someone is being buried? People are crying. People are dressed in black. People are mourning the loss of a member of their community or their family.
like
protest.
they literally make the Westboro Baptist Church look peaceful by comparison.
They do.
Well,
They
these are the
do!
same people. These are the same people that supported giving George Floyd a golden casket in the state funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking mind-boggling to me that people are going to protest a fucking funeral. No. All right, listen. When I
They're psychopaths.
when I die, all right? When I die, during my funeral, if anybody here is there, or if anybody can pull the clip from my Twitch or from my YouTube with me saying this, I want no less than 4 armed guards, and not hired help. People who knew me willing to tote a gun. And if there is a single fucking protester at a funeral, they have full right to first start, and keep in mind, I'm a pacifist. I prefer there not to be blood. I prefer there not to be killing. Pull out a flare gun and shoot it, not into the crowd, but over the crowd. If they don't disperse, go over there with your guns, shoot at their legs, make them fucking dance. Because if they're going to act like fucking disgusting individuals and protest during what's supposed to be a somber and sensitive time for everybody involved, they're not fucking human. They're animals. Treat them that way.
Exactly.
All right.
We're gonna start a new movement in your name, Steve. We're gonna call it Steve FIFA.
He told him. He told him. That's what they're gonna say. That's what my epitaph's gonna be. Steve Dave. He told him. But there is good news. Leftists who were fired celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk are now resorting to begging for money and donations online through sites like GoFundMe and GiveSendGo. Huh? You don't say.
And those are also getting taken down.
Those are also getting taken down. That's why there's good news about this. But guys, the Democrats are the party of peace. Their rhetoric has nothing to do with what people like Tyler Robinson did and becoming radicalized or anything like that. No. By the way,
clearly a MAGA guy.
By the way, that's why we have the internet, because anything that goes on the internet stays on the fucking internet.
Forever.
So, Democrats, what do you say to all of this?
No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core.
Hey, let me shut down the city! We are at war!
We're in a war right now.
We are at war.
So you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
And that's why the gloves are off.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
And yes, there are many threats to democracy. We see it with these extreme candidates.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
You can only push people so far. And then they start to take matters into their own hands.
What the American public want is for us to bring actual weapons to this far fight. This is an actual fight.
You know, this is literally call to arms.
The MAGA movement is a threat.
Michelle says that, when they go low, we go high.
No. With all due respect, if they go low, we don't go high.
When they go low, we kick them.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
And make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down.
Say all of this crap and make it out that we're bad guys. Is it a wonder that some random
Is it a wonder that some random fucking college student who is experienced with guns, taking his dad's gun down to the range, had a couple of shots, knew how to fire that thing. Not only that, but scouted out the situation, planned the murder in advance, got to the perfect position, pulled the trigger, and knew exactly how to get the fuck out of there, thinking his family wasn't going to fucking sell him out? Guess what happened? The last
Despite
part.
spending $2,000 on the scope to even make the shot too.
Right. But that's why I ask, what is a soul? What is a soul? Are these people unredeemable? Are these people even worth trying to fucking help? Trying to fucking save? Trying to get to see things from my side? Or are they gonna be like this annoying jackass who is getting prayed for? By the way, if you're a religious mood out there, you're a religious person that watches the show, if you pray for me, I will take that as by far probably the greatest compliment I could get from you, because I know how important your religion is to you, so much so that you want to pray for a non-religious person. Thank you so very much. That is a hell of a compliment. Now, this person getting prayed for obviously doesn't see it my way. We'll pray for your salvation. You're in a very, very dark place, but we'll pray for your salvation. What does he sing?
I don't want your salvations.
Why?
I want you to fucking die.
I don't want your salvations. I want you to fucking die.
We're not going to give you a second chance. Even when you beg for it.
Even when you beg for it. On your knees. Begging and pleading. So that's why I ask, what is a soul? Do these people have souls? Are these people worth helping?
I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one.
No.
No. I was gonna say demons don't have souls.
Yeah,
especially ones who kill people over their opinions.
And
by the way, the Utah furry has returned.
Thank you so much, Big Kuda Man. We have security. We have security. All right. But yeah, this rest in peace Charlie Kirk mural was defaced. There's actually a few Antifa logos also on this thing, so we know who did it.
Not surprising.
Yeah, we know who did it. And Destiny said the quiet part out loud. Let's listen to this clip.
I think that liberals need to wake up and finally realize that if they're not willing to do it, it will never come down. If you
let me guess. Hold on. Before you play it, let me guess which one it is. Is it the one saying that conservatives need to fear on being killed to go into events?
No.
Yeah.
It's the one. It's the one where he says, if you wanted Charlie Kirk to be alive, Donald Trump shouldn't have been president.
Trump shouldn't have won the second term. That was going to be my second guess, but
it's that one. It's that one.
Yeah,
By the way, Antifa is totally anti-fascist. Here's them smashing doors at windows at UC Davis's entrance, where Charlie Kirk was speaking.
You know, for a bunch of anti-fascists, seems like they're doing a lot of fascist things.
They are doing a lot of fascist things for someone anti-fascist. Funny how that works.
Yeah, terroristic thing. So many blame back George W. Bush for this. Just stop terrorism.
Yep, they're smashing the glass. Pushing in the door.
I'm sorry, just there. Their whole existence, honestly, is the biggest irony more than anything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But guys,
somebody bring back George W.
no matter how many lies come out, there is easily 10 claims being put around that are debunks of the post-assassination smears against Charlie Kirk. By the way, I need to get Roy Calbeck on this show. I think we could talk about a lot of things. Kirk said black people were better off as slaves. No, they weren't. No, he didn't. Kirk declared black women have no brains or inferior intelligence. No, that's not what he said. Kirk opposed the Civil Rights Act and called MLK awful. No. Kirk supported genocide in Gaza. No. Kirk called for executing gay and trans people. No. In fact, he talked to a lot of gay and trans people. Kirk mocked gun violence survivors. No. Kirk peddled great replacement theory. No. Kirk was Islamophobic. Okay, well, we're not even going to complete that one because it has a word that I do not recognize.
Not in vocabulary.
Yeah. Turning Point USA is a white nationalist group? No, it isn't. Kirk's anti-vax stance shortened lives? No. In fact, the vaccine shortened lives. My dad was one of those. Thank you very much. Jimmy Kimmel claims Charlie Kirk assassin is affiliated with MAGA, despite reports of being far left.
It seems like, something about, hey, fascist catch, written on bullet casings, and, furry memes also written on bullet casings. And then shooting a conservative, in one of the most conservative states. I'm sorry, Alex, but I'm gonna say the math is not mathing.
No. Alex, I chose 800 for a reason. I didn't expect a Daily Double face on this one.
Nope.
But it's official. Jimmy Kimmel's show has been canceled. By the way, there's been a couple bits of misinformation here, so let me just clarify it. Number one, Bob Dylan was banned from the United States months ago. All right? It wasn't just because... It was the singer we just went over. It wasn't because of the Charlie Kirk shit that he had. No, this was months ago that he was banned from the United States. All right? So... anybody saying that, he was banned because of his bad-mouthing of Kirk and stuff like that. No, he was banned long before that. Long before Kirk even took the bullet. All right? Yeah. And this is another one of those. Jimmy Kimmel's show was canceled because of Jimmy Kimmel. All right? Here's what happened. And thank goodness you're listening to the Silenced Banter, because I can give you the fucking news straight up. He wasn't canceled because I said some bad things. No. He was canceled because a third of the people paying for the show told him not to say that on air, and he said, if I go back on air, I'm gonna double down. It wasn't anything having to do with the showrunners. It was Kimmel's fault.
Yep. Kimmel just
he killed his own show. So Kimmel, thank you so much for being a jackass. You played the game and won stupid prizes.
There's another detail I want to add to
What disgusts me is like now everyone, the other talk show hosts are saying we are Jimmy Kimmel. Like, what the fuck?
So there's one more detail I want to add to that.
Yep.
If you look at the FCC like requirements or whatever it is, it does say that you cannot say anything that could be propaganda, which is basically anything that is false. And Jimmy Kimmel not only violated that section of the FCC ruling, but he did it after all the information was out, which is the reason why it triggered that as well.
It was false information. He was peddling misinformation. Suddenly that's okay if you're on the left. But this is the voice they wanted to silence. By the way, this guy put together a good video here.
So if Charlie Kirk was so great, then where are his good quotes?
Yeah, where is his good quotes?
Where are they?
Where are they?
Quote some of his best work.
What was Charlie Kirk's best work? Okay, before I let the video play, give me some of Charlie Kirk's best work, guys. What are some things you remember him saying?
Oh shit.
One of the best quotes that Charlie Kirk has said that stuck with me is when people stop talking, that's when the violence starts.
Yep, you did say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's probably one of the biggest ones that's also stuck with me as well.
Yep. One thing that stuck with me was actually the abortion argument that sometimes comes up in this thing, and it made me question my logic as far as that's concerned. So why would you punish the victim and not punish the killer? Why would you punish the victim and help the person who committed the crime in that situation? I don't know whose microphone that is, but I did not need my voice to sound like it was coming from Undertale.
So I didn't really listen to Charlie much, but one thing that I liked about him was when South Park did that episode that they pulled down, by the way, making fun of him. He actually liked it. He made a reaction video where he went over, this is the parts they got right, this is the parts they got wrong. He changed his profile pic to Cartman Kirk for a while there.
He did.
He was one of the celebrities, because all the celebrities all the time to get on South Park have some opinion of the fact, and a lot of the lefty liberal ones are very negative and don't like the fact that South Park made fun of them. Charlie was like, hey, that's cool, I got recognized by South Park.
Yeah, and he was really happy about that. Now let's listen to some of his best work right here that Greg is Fire over on TikTok put together.
You will never be the best version of yourself.
Well,
if you allow other people to convince you that you can't be better because of your skin color.
How he stays calm with the and stays calm and just tell sees what's the logic in the most Socrates way.
Yeah.
I honestly think in general of Charlie Cook, I think he's one of the first American type of Socrates that we know had United States in the first time since ever. Yep. But the only thing that there was only one Socrates that was from ancient Greece, and now we had a Charlie Cook that was American Socrates. I will call him as, because I think he does give a lot of similarities to him, because he gives
two more sentences. This is a hell of a run on Trinity.
Techniques. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. He used the Socratic method extremely well, and that's the big thing about Charlie Kirk. It wasn't just what he said; it's how he said it and how he was able to back up what he said.
Oh.
So
American Socrates.
So this guy put it together.
You will never be the best version of yourself if you allow other people to convince you that you can't be better because of your skin color, because of your sexual identity, because of the community you came from.
It's kind of like what when I was doing certain things. With the art of rhetoric, there's a difference.
We are playing the video over on the Twitch. That's why I'm quiet. Yep.
Costs if you truly want to be successful in America.
So, how's that for you, scumbag? Good enough? I mean, there's many more like...
There's a lot of them, but that was a hell of a quote. You will never be the best version of yourself
if you allow other
people to convince you that you can't be better because of your skin color,
because of your sexual identity, because of the community you came from. You must resist those narratives at all costs if you truly want to be successful in America.
That's a hell of a quote. And it's right. Nobody's stopping you from being you in America.
Sexist, transphobe, fascist, whatever.
Right. But Razorfist is celebrating because of Antifa is designated as a sick, dangerous, radical left disaster and a major terrorist organization.
Yeah.
Raise your fist to celebrate it.
I replied to Hassan replying to that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Hassan was saying that now Donald Trump is saying that being anti-fascist is terrorist. I was like,
yeah.
that Antifa was terrorist, and Antifa
Jericho,
have
what the
named
fuck is in
themselves
the background there?
anti-fascist.
Oh, I'm currently driving at the moment. Sorry.
It sounds like fucking Undertale.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's in my car and I'm listening to you. I'm talking to you guys through my earbuds. So.
It sounds like a submarine.
It does.
I'm underwater.
I'm gonna go, but Jericho, you can follow me too, and others too. So I'm going to sleep in.
All right, take care, Trinity.
It's good talking to you, bud.
But this is why I ask, what is a soul? Because this guy put something together. Charlie's time of death matches John 12:23 from the Bible. Check this out.
Wow. I can't believe it.
Okay, I get you can't believe it, but stop the oh my god
You know what
Bible.
time Charlie Kirk was assassinated?
And fucking let's go.
It says it was 12:23 p.m. At 12:23 p.m., a Utah Valley University police officer states, Alpha 34, we have shots fired. Charlie Kirk is down. And then I go to John chapter 12, verse 23, matching that time. And Jesus says, the hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Wow!
So John 12:23 says, it is time for the Son. What is it? The fuck did he say? Fuck it. I'm just gonna Google it. John 12:23. Let's find out what this religious fucker is saying. John 12:23. Jesus replied, the hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. At the time of Charlie Kirk's death. John 12:23. Huh. So what's a soul? Because if these people are praying for a soul, they better know what the fuck they're praying for. And if it's for Charlie Kirk, they're not, I mean, they're making it work. That much is certain. They are making it work. But it's probably good for us not to go ahead and pray for those that are proving to us that their soul doesn't matter. Yeah, we gotta start putting weight on souls in this country. And by that I mean, if anyone's being disgusting, they're not fucking worth it. And you may now consider yourself part of the conversation. Here we go. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, guys. We made it. And we're half an hour early.
We forgot the game.
Oh, yeah, we do have the game. It's a quick game, though. It is a quick game. I do have a couple of palate cleansers. We have this discussion for Charlie Kirk. And you know what? To this guy's credit, I think Kirk lost this one, okay? Listen to this.
Why would you want to kick out my housekeeper? Because we need to protect all big booty Latinas. If you're a 9...
I agree! We have to protect all big booty Latinas! Don't kick out my housekeeper! I agree, Kirk, there was no way you were going to walk this one back. There was no
You are
way.
fine! You get to stay. If you're an 8,
you're
we
a
can have an
9,
immigration
you're
debate.
fine.
If you're a 6, you can kick bricks. But Charlie...
If you're 8, we can have an immigration debate. But if you're a 6, you can kick bricks.
Protect my housekeeper. Why does Juanita have to go, Charlie?
Why does Juanita have to go?
She's illegal, yes.
Oh, illegal. Okay,
Illegal. Oh, yeah, she's very illegal. No papers.
I'm sorry, they all gotta go.
No, but Charlie, I can't afford to pay a legal one. It's like 50 cents an hour for
I
her.
know, it's gonna break your bank.
Charlie, please, just let the lady stay. She's not...
No amnesty, no deportations, no exceptions. They're all going home.
Okay, well, I still won this debate. I love Charlie. We love...
See, he claimed that he won the debate, and we should defend the big booty Latina mates. We should. We totally should. And then, oh shit, did this one change? Oh yeah, here we go. This guy's a pro, alright? Check this out. The game's playing right behind him. The girl takes the seat facing the TV. Nice. He's checking his chair. It doesn't work. The chair ain't working. As soon as she gets back, oh, there we go. I pulled it out. Well, you know what? You can sit there. And now, he's watching her and watching the game on the date. What a pro. Guys, we have
Can't
a
wait for
lot.
dudes posting their W's to retweet that.
Yeah, guys, we have a lot of people here. We'll play a game?
Yes, we do.
Oh my goodness gracious, we have the return. Let me tell you, we have the return of a really fucking good game, guys. It
Submarine
is.
noise is back.
Oh God, Jericho, I hate to ask this. Can you mute the microphone?
Yeah.
'Cause it's coming through.
What are you talking about?
I'm not playing I don't plan to play Undertale or Deltarune anytime soon.
Undertale.
That's what it sounds
It's like
Is that
Morse
like?
code.
I blame the headphones.
Well, I do blame the headphones. But can you mute the microphone? I'm sorry, Jericho. I love you, Big Kuda Man, but
No, you're good.
I love you, no homo.
No, you're good. Besides, I just pulled up in my gunsmith. I'm gonna jump out anyway for a little bit. So.
All right, cool. It might only
Later.
take us a little bit for this game, but guys, the game we are playing is guess the movie from the subheadline I pasted to a template of a newspaper. It's where you have to guess the movie title from the subheadline that I placed on a template of a newspaper. Yay! I need 4 players. Let me go get my notebook so that I can keep tally of the scores. I'll be right back. Anybody wants to play?
I volunteer.
I just had chaos.
What game is it?
Guess what movie title he put on the new newspaper template. My guess is he's gonna like read off some fake headlines that he made up to describe a movie that when it came out.
Got my
And
notebook.
I have to guess what movie it is.
All right. Who wants to play? Yell your name out.
Yo, Leo.
Leo
wants to play.
Days.
Days is here. Okay, Leo's here. Days is here. Who else wants to play?
Gallito.
Gaito is here. One more spot. And if you ain't playing, you can play as the chat. If you get there before the other people do, then you get a point.
Gallito, did you like my impression of you?
I'm sure Lysander wants to play.
I'm sure Lysander wants to play. It's a damn shame he's not in the space. I wish he was.
He should have been.
If you need to, I can jump in as the 4th person.
All right, duo. Playing duo. Okay.
Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna head out myself, so,
You take care,
later.
Iffy. You take care. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Let's play. Guess
You have
the
a good one,
subheadline.
Steve Dave.
Yep, you as well. Let's play. Guess the subheadline, or guess the movie from the subheadline. I pasted to a template of Gaito, what the fuck is going on with your microphone? Jesus Christ!
Is this Voices of the Void?
Gallito sounds like he's riding a vacuum.
Gaito, what
over
the
his
fuck? You're not gonna be my co-host from now. I need a new co-host.
I'll be the
Whose speaker is that? I'm sorry.
That's Gaito's.
Whose
I'm muting his
speaker
mic.
is that back?
Gallito's.
I'm muting his mic. I muted his mic. Like, guys, we're live on Twitch here. Have some decorum.
What you guys are playing anyway?
Oh, we're playing. Guess the movie from a subheadline I pasted to a template of a newspaper. You want to play as the 4th person because Gaito's mic ain't gonna make it possible.
Well, I mean, I would love to play, but the problem is I'm actually in the highway right now, so I'm just on my way home from work.
Oh yeah, you take your time. Chaco, do you want to take that spot?
For what exactly? Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, well if you can't hear me, that won't work out. Wukun? What do you like? Wukun's just been hanging in there.
What are we playing?
We are playing
I'm
Guess the
kind
Movie
of
from the
late because I
Subheadline.
was doing Trad White stuff.
Yeah, we're playing
Doing
Guess the
chores
Movie
that
from the
make waffles.
Subheadline that I copy pasted to the template of a newspaper.
I'm sorry, what are we playing?
Oh my God, Leo! I know you're asking that just to get me to say the fucking title again.
Let's just start.
Wukun, what do you think?
I'm here. What the heck?
Are you here now, Gaito?
Yes, I was
Gaito.
doing dishes.
You were doing dishes and
Dishes
also sounded like
falling
someone was
apart.
vacuuming in the background. Guys,
Gaito.
let's play. Let's play the game.
I see you're on my profile, eh?
Yeah, I was because I was trying to figure out how to mute because all that fucking noise going through.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Guys.
9:33.
Yep. Let's play.
All right.
Number 1, Flying House of Ducks Boy and Elderly Man.
Up.
Up.
Okay, yep. Everybody said up, but I think Gaito said up first.
I said up first.
Days said up first?
I said up, then Gaito said up, then Leo said up.
Okay. You do sound similar to him. So I'm giving the point to Days.
Thank you.
He was honest about that. That's a point for Days. And yeah, here's the picture. Yep. And their dog.
His name is Doug.
And Doug, the dog.
Doug.
I love
Doug.
you. All right.
Doug.
Number 2, Cock leads hens to freedom.
What?
Cock leads hens to freedom.
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run.
Days with Chicken Run.
Yeah, Chicken Run here.
I had KFC recently, so I know.
Yeah, you know.
No wonder you're gay.
You know. Yeah,
I
and
wasn't
there's the
thinking-
picture for the people in the Twitch. All right.
Daisy's gonna sweep this game.
I have a feeling.
Maybe, I don't know.
Number 3, Super Family doesn't wear capes.
The Incredibles.
Incredibles.
Leo with the Incredibles.
No capes.
Wait,
no
what are we playing
capes.
again?
No capes. Number 4, Spanish bandits swindle with loaded dice captured aboard ship.
Road to El Dorado.
Oh.
Leo with Road to El Dorado. Road to El Dorado. That is right.
Damn it.
And then there's the picture for the Twitch chat. I had, you gave me loaded
Wikipedia.
dice? You gotta be quick.
gave me loaded
Dice! Alright.
Guards, arrest him.
Number 5, toy seller steals cowboy doll.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2!
Oh.
Leo's quick on this one. He
Oh,
wants
yeah,
to play. He wants to play this. He wants to win. Alright, and there's the
Leo.
picture of Al.
Crazy, man.
That's Al from Al's Toy Barn. Alright, number 6. Officer killed, rebuilt to fight crime.
RoboCop.
Inspector Gadget.
Raccoon with RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Yep, Raccoon got in with RoboCop. And this is a
Inspector
5-player
Gadget
game.
works too.
That's my favorite movie.
Inspector Gadget would have been clever. That, yeah. Yeah, and there's the picture. Alright, number 7. Reporter becomes God, sucks at his new job.
Bruce Almighty.
Raccoon with Bruce Almighty. That's right. Yeah, you thought this was all going to be animated movies? No, it's a movie. It's a movie. And I got the picture where they're both standing on the water, and then the boat just fucking casually sails by. Number 8, rat control chef cooks for a critic.
Ratatouille.
Sweet.
I'm gonna give Days and Leo the point because that was at the exact same time. Ratatouille.
That one was too easy, man.
I had to sprinkle a couple of easy ones in there. I did. And all right, number 9, rabbit romance on the basketball court.
Huh?
Looney Tunes.
Huh?
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Oh, yeah.
Days with Space Jam.
I knew what it was. I said the wrong title.
Yeah.
I legit was curious on what you meant, and then as soon as Leo said Looney Tunes, I was like, oh yeah, it's Space Jam.
Yeah. Rabbit romance on the basketball court. All right, and last round. This is the winner take all round. Slime investigators claim they're not afraid.
What?
Slime
Ghostbusters.
investigators claim they're not afraid.
Ghostbusters.
Leo with Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call?
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Someone else.
All right. Yep, and there's the picture for that one. I thought that was a good picture to take. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Someone did a Ghostbusters logo and they edited it to make it look like Antifa.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Why am I not surprised?
Antifa Busters. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, the independent adjudicators are in for that. Gaito and
Antifa
Duo,
Busters.
well done.
That's literally what it was.
Well done. Well done with the effort there, Gaito and Duo. You get the participation peanuts. Wukun gets the bronze medal with 2 points. Days gets the silver medal with 4 points. But tonight's Smarty Pants is Leo with 5 points.
Hopefully bet19.com comes back next week.
I finally won a game, and all it took was Lysander not being here.
You took my streak.
Yeah, you also took Gaito's streak because fucking Gaito relies on the number games. This was not a number game.
Yeah.
This was not a number game.
Significant disadvantage.
Yep. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. This show is over, but if you need more Steve Dave in your life, don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow morning, continuing the laptop retirement streams. That's right. We have a challenge run to get to in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, we're not playing the 3D one. We're playing the 2D one. We're playing the 2.5D one. Oh, no, I love the game. I personally love the game. I had it for Game Boy Advance when I was a kid, and I was like, this is fun. You know? Like, it makes more sense on the Game Boy than it does 3D. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm looking at, like, the Final Mix gameplay. I'm like, how are people playing this? This is awful. But if it's way past your bedtime, thank you so much for coming on in to the Silence Banter. Thank you for chatting about what a soul might be and why people are fucking insane for hating Charlie Kirk. And don't take artists off of your art site. Or do. I don't give a shit. Okay, bye! Wait a minute, we're gonna raid. We gotta find a raid target. We gotta find a Twitch raid target. I'll have to also come up with something else because I totally flubbed that up. Neon Sock Media's on. Let's take a look at who I'm following. It's been a while since we've talked to Neptune. Let's go bug Neptune if you're in the Twitch chat. Neptune's a good fella. He does a lot of gaming stuff. Raid Neptune. What is it? 78? 46? 684? 24. There it is. Neptune 24. Nep is a good fella. He's always got good vibes. So if y'all are over on the Twitch thing, let's go say hi to the Whooper Man. And, Florida Man. Don't fucking, just don't be Florida Man if you're Florida Man. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Florida Man? On the leaderboard.
Don't be on the Florida Man leaderboard. It's bad for your health.
Yeah.
Okay, bye!
Bye.
And we're